You guys know what I hate?
Oh my God.
Episode 9.
Eric talking right at the start of a recording.
Everyone knows
That's what I
it's
hate.
episode 9.
Everybody wants to start their D&D recording with Eric.
I'm the character you root against. I hope that fucker dies so I don't have to see him in the next episode. But I just cling on.
Tracy talking Stormy Night.
Are we
Eric's
start?
that, Eric's
going
that
on?
guy that you think is the bad guy the whole time, but he turns out to just be a little bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so this is wow. We have the same group for 2 weeks in a row. This is insane.
That's the crazier turnout. Not only we're playing 2 weeks in a row, but we have the same turnout.
Pretty dope, if I do say so myself. Yeah, this is our third session in less than a month too, which is that's pretty legit. That's pretty good. And I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And unless anyone here can't play a week from today, we will be playing again on Monday.
Let's play.
We need a round of applause.
Wow. That was pretty pathetic there, but that's okay. All right, so last session you guys had gone to sleep with your party after escaping the sack of Lantagos by the Duragar.
I still say we won that battle.
Well,
it was just a police action, so technically we couldn't lose it.
Oh god. Anyway, so you guys had gone to sleep, and the three of you, minus Tidge, had woken up to find yourselves captured in a cave by some Duragar. You guys were able to, after breaking several body parts, escape out of the cages that held you and free another traveling companion, Henry Quetzal Martin, the halfling ranger.
His name's Hank.
Who has a weird fascination with picking locks with toenails and fingernails.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not fascination, it's necessity.
Yeah, it's not even it's not fantasy. That's what I've been taught.
Or at least what he defaults to.
And it's worked currently 0% of the time.
We're gonna have to explore that backstory a little bit in the future. I hope you know that.
Well, you know that wasn't the first time he tried it.
Oh yeah, he's done that.
I knew, yeah. I clicked straight away.
Oh god. Anyway, so you guys were able to fight off the, I think, 3 Duragar that were keeping you there, and make it through the trap room that wasn't actually trapped at all.
Yeah, the room where I had a crowbar but didn't use it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
tried
that
to use
one.
tried to use Hatrick's toenail instead.
Yep. And you guys got a bunch of nice new shit. And you guys have now left the cave to go back up into what is effectively the woods around you. I can probably draw some fucking. Where's green? Give me green. Where the fuck is green? Wow, look at it. Amazing.
Look at that detail.
Yeah, it's
Holy.
incredible. Look at that.
Is this the park that the Who played?
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
All of their concerts at, and they played live in Leeds.
Something like that, yeah.
This is where the Who. This is Leeds.
It's pretty much that.
Tidge, is this Leeds?
What's Leeds? Is that horse?
Wait, Leeds as in the city Leeds?
Yeah, the Who live in Leeds.
The Hooligans.
They played in the park every week. That's why they.
Are
call
we
the
outside of the
album
cave?
that.
Yeah, that thing is the
That thing's
that's the cave.
That thing's the cave, huh?
Yeah,
That's a pretty big cave.
We've stumbled upon what seems to be a
we're
large
just gonna-
chunk of cow shit.
We're just gonna roll with that. That's fine.
Put like a black
fine.
hole in the middle of it, and that'll do it right.
I hate that going back into draw shapes over and over again resets the colors
Yeah.
every fucking time. That's really goddamn annoying. There we go. So it's either an eye or it's the cave you just came out of. Who's to say?
Maybe we're
You.
living on one giant eye right now.
Literally you.
Yeah, you are the DM.
It's something.
All right.
Yeah, that's the cave you guys just came out of. So you guys are out into the woods. I don't remember exactly what time of day it is. If I recall, I think we said like mid-afternoon, something like 2
So
or
you said we
3.
slept in pretty late. You said it was probably like in the afternoon.
Yeah, like
Said it was 5 in the morning or when we went to sleep. So
well, yeah, it was late at night when you went to sleep. You guys did get a long rest in, so and then you guys fought your way out of the cave. So I'm gonna say it's about 4 in the afternoon right now.
Okay. We also took a short rest.
Yes, you did take a short rest before
yeah,
leaving
it's-
the cave. That is
yeah.
the last thing we did. So we'll say, yeah, it's about 4, maybe
4.
getting a little closer to 5.
All right.
Hey, little buddy. Hanky
What? Yeah.
boy.
What? I need to be on. I need to be on your shoulders, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm always on your shoulders.
What say you hop on my old shoulders? I'll climb us up a tree and you sort of scout around. You're a ranger type, aren't you?
Yeah. How about you get on my shoulders?
I wonder
Okay.
where our other party members are. Are there any signs? Like,
They're in that bone ash
yeah,
pile back in the cave.
I'm
we're gonna
sorry.
assume at least. What did we find? Who was it? We found K-bombs or a robe that looked like K-bombs.
And a dagger that looked like caps.
Oh my god!
You can
And-
throw me.
And
you can throw-
the pile was
you can
big enough
throw me
for
up a
about
tree.
10 bodies.
Did I
Jesus.
say
I was gonna
10?
ask
I
if
thought
there
it
were
was. I
trees
thought it
around
was
us.
less than 10, but
It was something
said
higher than I would have
6.
expected. Okay, maybe it was
6.
like 6.
it's like
We're missing 3 guys, and the pile was like good for 6.
We're missing more than 3, aren't we?
All right, these are
Rivet.
trees.
Cap.
Riven, Cap, K-bomb.
Oh yeah, 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 3. If you want to get technical with it, we're missing Cremus and we're missing Slartius.
Yeah, we're missing a lot of guys, but they disappeared before they were murdered in their sleep.
Dial and I have been running a solo game of just Creamy.
Honestly, we probably
It's-
could, and it would be pretty
it's
fun.
it's all political intrigue and absolutely no combat.
Ooh, I'd like to see that. I want to see
just
the
like-
recording of that.
Cremus has a gaff when he accidentally picks up the wrong salad fork at the manor. Everyone makes fun of him afterwards.
Then he
Oh.
shoots them in the foot with an arrow.
Wait, I need to ask. What is a gaff to you?
Goofs and gaffs.
A gaff is like when you do something foolish.
It's a blunder.
Because a gaff is a gaff here is somebody's house. You go, oh, I'm just heading round Keith. Like I'm heading round to his gaff.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is weird.
No, that's like when you screw something up.
Yeah, the gaff.
Oh, no.
You screw up.
And
Rolling a 1 would be considered a
and
gaff.
a gaffer is the chief electrician in the motion picture television production unit.
Oh, God.
He's right. All right. Anyway,
Get
I'll
it.
let him climb that tree.
Yeah,
Yeah, get
Yeah,
me in that
you-
tree.
yeah. I'm plopping my.
Can I take a normal just peek around on the
my
ground
creature,
to see if I can
my
recognize where we
favorite-
are at all?
my
Okay,
favorite creature.
one at a time. One at a time. Tidge, what are you doing?
I'm climbing on Patrick's shoulders,
And
Okay.
then I'm climbing up the tree so we can take a peek.
and then when we get to the top of the tree, I'm climbing onto the top of that tree, off
Yeah.
his shoulders to look around.
I'm gonna
I wish I could, like-
balance my tiptoe on the top of the tree, and since I have perfect balance,
There we go.
Tidge can then balance his tiptoe on my head and my balance is so good he won't fall from my head.
Okay.
On his
So
tiptoe.
handful of things are gonna happen here. First, Patrick, I need you to make a. We're gonna do an athletics check.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, fine. Either or.
Hell yeah, +6.
Oh yeah.
Did I close my D?
Yeah,
Shit, I
I'd
didn't
take
set
an
my
acrobatics
lineup
as
in
well. My +6.
You're not doing anything acrobatic yet, but you will have to do something in a minute.
Okay.
Rubber.
Okay, so as you walk over to the tree that you're attempting to climb up right now, you start climbing part of the way up, and HQM starts slipping off the back as you're having a tough time climbing up this tree and keeping him on your shoulders. Henry, go ahead and roll a dex saving throw.
Saw this coming.
Oh, it's good. It is D20, yeah.
And
Plus-
it's the saving throw modifier, not just the. Okay.
Okay, so you start to slip, but you are able to hang on, and with that, you guys are able to climb up to the top of the tree. This tree is about the size of most of the other ones around there. You have to get like all the way up to the tippy top of it to be able to see over it. The trees are a little thicker than they're drawn here on the screen, just for the purpose of cleaning it
Sticky
up a little
trunk.
bit, but there's plenty of trees here, so that you're in a pretty solid canopy at the moment.
Extra thick!
Alright.
Is this? Can I hear it in my head?
Can I take
Yeah,
a look?
yes, you can.
Can I take a look around and see what else I can
Use some
Sure, yeah,
nice
see it at the
survival,
top?
some survival to check out the wilderness.
You're gonna want to go ahead and I guess roll a perception check for this. Not so much a survival. You're just looking around to see what you can see.
When was the
Is that-
last time we
is that-
ate?
Is
I
that
want
both?
to check if there's any good berries.
Is that both of us doing
We need
perception?
to
No,
find an
that's
inn.
just
We
you.
haven't been to an
You're
inn.
lifted
Oh, just
up.
me.
So like basically Hattrick is standing in the tree. You're on
Got
his
you, got you.
shoulders and he's like lifting you up through the leaves over the top of
Right.
it.
Oh, right, I got you.
Yeah.
Should be about them.
Okay. So looking around you, over to your right, you see the trees get thinner and eventually drop off. Beyond your point of view, you can't see too much over in that direction. And to your left, you see a pretty intense circling dark clouds over the city of Lantagos.
Oh, right. We should head. Well, I haven't been to that town. Have you guys already been to that town?
Yeah,
You're-
that was the stack that we survived.
Oh, right. So
Lantagos, yeah.
we should be heading away from there then. I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of dark clouds.
Lantagos is a city that your character probably would have been to, given that it is
The
one
proximity.
of the bigger.
All
Well,
right,
yeah,
okay.
it's one of the bigger cities in the area, and that is one of the sort of main human/elven cities. I don't think you were around when we originally defined it or
No.
explained it, but basically it was a pretty popular like merchant-based city, generally higher class living. A lot of nobles and whatnot from that area. Fairly wealthy city, all things concerned.
Well, wherever it is, that place is fucked. Can I like
Yeah,
Minecraft hop across all the trees?
Bunny
Like,
hop?
or will I
No,
just
no,
fall
you
through
Primus
the
can.
branches?
you can
No,
you
you
can
can
try.
Naruto
Where
run.
where are you trying to hop to?
Over to this right side. I'm curious whether
Okay, so
trees
just
are
to
thinning
be
out.
clear, this way. So you're standing
Uh,
up looking this way.
yeah.
Up
So
That's the way-
here is the way to Lantagos. Down
yeah,
here
down,
is
down.
okay.
Can I try and hop to that other tree that's like down to the right to me? Or is that too far? 20 feet.
There would
there.
be closer trees than that. I've spaced them out a little bit just so that the screen isn't
These are
too
the biggest
cluttered.
trees.
Yeah,
Alright.
there are some other trees that you could attempt to, yeah.
Alright, we'll do the tree top right to me. We'll go for that
It doesn't
one.
matter too much. Just tell me which direction you're going.
Alright,
you're going
up.
down.
We'll go up.
Oh, up.
Okay, so which would be technically towards Lantagos, which from your point of view right now is east, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this way would be east. This way would be west. So north is behind you, south is directly in front of you.
Yeah, I want to jump to the tree above me then. Well, east of me.
Okay. So go ahead and give me we'll do an acrobatics check.
Nice. Oh, didn't do. Is that 10 then? I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't do +6.
There's just a 6 at the end of it. Is that?
Yeah,
I think it
I
still
don't-
rolled it. I don't
Yeah,
think the
yeah,
think
six.
it
just
still rolled
ignored-
it. Same
I
4.
think it just ignored the 6 there. So
Yeah. I guess it's a 10.
10.
okay, so as you try to go out and jump to the next tree, you reach out to grab it, but you misjudge the distance away from it
Can I
and
Can I
fall
run down,
down.
slide, and try to catch him?
I'm gonna jump through the tree and catch him, and since I fall slower, I won't take any damage even if I just smash into the ground.
Okay. All right. So go ahead, Hatrick, and make a what do we say? Acrobatics check first.
And they say that the wings of the hero.
Okay, so you are able to leap across over to him. Now go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh,
See if you can grab onto him while he's falling.
What?
And so you leap out of your tree as you sort of saw this coming. You leap out of your tree as he starts leaping across, and as he fails to reach out and grab the branch of the next tree, you're there to catch him as he falls. And you catch him in your arms and slowly fall down to the ground.
I
Cradling
take-
him.
I reduce all fall damage by 20. So
Yeah, you're gonna take no fall
Yeah.
damage.
man.
So you want to take 30 damage from that tree jump.
I've known him for like a few hours, and he's like saved my ass how many times?
For the record, for fall damage, I'm probably gonna do 1d8 for every like 10 feet that you fall.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
And
So-
so you would have been
Wait.
about like 25, 30 feet up in that tree.
Oh god.
Yeah, you would
Oh.
almost like killed yourself if you rolled it.
No, because I was gonna slide under him and break the fall.
I mean, you could still do that for us.
You're going slow enough. I don't think I have to. Could
That was
Tid
such-
share with
that
us?
that was such a thrill that I just want to go. I just want to go back up the tree.
Maybe. No, we'll get it. There'll be more trees.
Yeah, I went east. With that jump.
Okay, so you guys are
Would be like right there.
both together again now because he got you and you're like over here now. The final thing I forgot to mention to you, Tidge, the what appears to be a clearing that you assume is the path that follows through these woods was almost directly south of you.
All right. Just go on the path then.
Gotta share the info with us.
Yeah, the other characters don't know
God-
that. You're the only
God
one who
talked
saw
to you,
any
but
of
we
this.
don't
Sorry, lads. When I was up there, I saw a little path going straight on out the cave. I think we should be following that. I don't really want to be going over to them clouds now.
There are clouds.
Nobody knows what that is.
Yeah. So there's real dark clouds over to the east. Over to that city area.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not liking the
Lantagos.
look. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of that.
be half ruined city of Lantagos.
That'd be the one.
But knows it, some
Is
dark
there something I
elf
can roll if I
shit.
know in the direction based on where the city is, what the nearest closest like settlement would be, like anything like that? Is there anything?
Maybe the dwarven city.
You could, although Donovan would know more.
Oh, he would.
Yeah,
Yes,
the dwarven
because
city.
Donovan came from.
Is that the nearest? Like I was.
he-
It doesn't need to be a city. I'm just talking anything like a farm, a little village, like any. Because we're near Lantagos, and I figured because my guy was from here, I might know if there were
There
tiny
wouldn't
little
be any
farmers.
big settle. Maybe some.
No, I'm not talking
fucking,
about a big settlement. I'm just talking about anything like
like maybe
a place.
maybe
Eric,
a
I'm gonna
farmhouse.
send you something here.
Okay. That I was just supposed to wing it on the spot. I'm like, I get the world build. Yeah, there is a farmhouse. It's 40 stories tall.
Yeah.
Uh,
They got a shitload of gear.
It has cannons.
there's a farmhouse. Yeah, that's it. It's right over there. Yeah, that's the ticket. It's just right down the road. Yeah.
He shouldn't have climbed that tree. There's a farmhouse about 5 minutes out.
That's the ticket.
I think I was made for you. I was made to be a little child.
Watching us watch.
I'm almost done.
Yeah. I'm getting all the information before I say anything.
Well, I'm glad that all I can think about now is this song.
Brother, absolute unit.
Oh man, I truly hate this song.
Wait. Oh my god, this was on Spider-Man.
Yup.
Okay, so we already on the way to Lantagos, we already passed through most of the farmlands of that's where we keep most of the farms because to the west direction we're heading towards Durnhold, there's it becomes this is forest, I think. There's a tundra.
He's cutting out.
Yeah, he's cutting out a lot.
Sorry, hold on. Yeah, there's a tundra to the west towards Durnhold, so there's not going to be any farms. The only place I can think of that would be remotely like a settlement is the Oak Crown Barracks, which is just outside of the city of Durnhold, so we're a ways away still.
All right.
And that's, like I said, it's about 2 days from Lantagos. So it's still, you guys made it a little ways, but you never made it too much farther past the city. So you're still looking at what is probably, a good day and 3/4 or so of travel.
Oh my god.
Well, it looks like I'm a horse.
Yeah. All right. Now, my guy's been brewing this. Even though it's only been a 40-minute wait, short rest. He feels like he's had a whole week to think about this. I'm gonna share my sentiments here with the party. All right, everybody. Before we go anywhere, obviously this Durnhold and that what was it? The Old Crown Barracks.
Oak Crown Barracks.
Oak Crown Barracks. That's the nearest thing, and we're coming up on 2 days away from that. We've kind of been traveling aimlessly for the past few days and running into trouble everywhere. do we have a plan? Does anybody have any idea what our plan here is with the
Well,
Duragar?
Oh yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan right now. Okay, so here's what we do. Uh, I'll just have like a nice chat with the head of the Durgar, and he'll stop. I know he's a good dude deep down. He's gotta be. Everyone is.
Would
like-
anybody? All right, now I'm gonna address the group again. I'm looking at him while he says that, and then I like kind of turn, don't make eye contact, address the group. All right, does anybody know anything about Duragar, or anyone who would know anything about Duragar? I have had no experience with them up until a few days ago when they popped out of the ground and tried to kill us.
There you go, Dow.
I didn't even know that was what they were called until you said that right there.
Oh, yeah.
I
The only
thought
thing we learned about them is the size and shape of their skull make them less intelligent. But we learned that from a less than reputable character.
Well, I'm sure he has a good heart.
Maybe you'll meet him. You'll see.
Wait, you call them Durangars? I was calling them Oopsies.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, oopsie.
Oops.
Oopsies. They look so weird. I just thought,
My
What?
suggestion to the group would be to go to Durnhold because the dwarves do not get along with Durgar at all, considering they're like polar opposites of each
Hey,
other.
me neither.
Yeah. Well, see, Durnhold isn't an underground city. It's just like a port city. It's not like so they live on the surface. They're surface dwarves, and Durgar are like underneath the surface. So there's like a whole like I don't know faction-based hatred. So they're
It
mortal
sounds
enemies.
like racism.
So yeah, maybe a little. Who knows?
They
I don't
know.
like that.
I think
I
we
think
should go
you
there.
know. I will help.
believe, just for the group's sake, I believe Duragar and dwarves are descendants of the same original race, but they are not like Duragar are not dwarves.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are their own race that are very similar to dwarves in like size and stature, but they are most certainly their own race.
Hmm.
Just as a
Well,
clarification on that.
The Durgar, they seem a bit misguided, and I'd like an opportunity to persuade them to stop. And I think
I don't think they can be reasoned with from what I've seen so far.
I mean, you don't know about all of them.
I don't know about all of them, but I know about all
Yeah.
the ones I've seen.
Well, man, I don't think that's like a fair sample size. There's probably millions of them. And, you're judging them based on what 20. What if you met
Well,
the 20?
I
what
saw a
if you
few
met-
hundred there. Just
What if you met
we
the
were fighting.
20? What if you met the 20 worst humans in the world and you
Well, if I
judged
met them all while they were marching and sacking a city,
Yeah,
maybe, and killing everything in sight and
Yeah.
attacking farmers, yeah, I might think they're all evil.
I think I just need to talk to the leader, and that's what we should try to do here. I'll follow you guys. I'm not gonna let any harm befall you because of our special bond from that cave.
Do
I
you
guess
think if we just start digging a
I-
hole, we'll find the leader of the Duragar?
I guess
I
guess
don't
if-
think that's a good idea.
Just
I
dig a
guess
hole straight
if
into the
I
I think
I
we should go
have
to the
to-
dwarf. So I'll at least know more
Yeah.
about the Durgar.
I agree. And if I'm
Yeah.
forced to fight people along the way, so be it. But,
Forced to
like,
fight people. You were the
Yeah.
first one to bust open your cage and start throwing
Well,
haymakers.
I'm sorry that we don't always all live up to our oaths.
Yeah, but
Um,
first, like, he didn't attack you first. You full on started punching him. I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, he ran towards me, and man,
He had a gun.
He
I saw.
had man. I was unarmed, and he had a weapon, and I did what I had to do to live, man.
Yeah, I
Fair enough.
believe it.
I think we should. I vote for Durnhold.
Yeah. Let's go with that then.
That's the
our
only
best
place
shot.
we really can go unless we want to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
double the
Let's- well,
direction.
We can
you
literally
could
just
go
the other
back.
direction.
Technically, the farmlands to the south that you guys came from are closer than Durnhold.
Yeah, but they're
you
fucking torn
could
to
go
hell.
back there, but you have no idea what the situation is like there. You have no idea what it's like in Durnhold either, as even Eric has long since left Durnhold.
Let's go back to the city. I forgot my wallet.
We
Good
forgot
thing
a
it's
lot
not
of stuff back
underground,
there.
Otherwise, I think Dial's setting us up for like a Moria situation.
Don't worry,
Oh,
man.
that'd be funny.
I don't actually care for like monetary things. So like you don't need to worry about that.
Oh, okay, good. I wasn't.
I think it's on you, Eric. I'd say it's all on you.
Let's
Whatever
go.
you choose, I will follow.
Let's go.
I think I agree with
The,
Donovan. We should
the,
make our
uh,
way to Durnhold. It's the closest city.
the followers
Eventually,
of the
we're bound to
ladies,
find somebody who can help us.
the followers of the ladies of joy are doers, not talkers. So let's start doing right now.
Is that what you guys are calling yourselves, the Ladies of Joy?
I don't.
No,
That's the
The-
best one I've heard so far.
I'm a monk, and that's my god, man. Let's go.
Damn
All
it,
right.
Kessel.
So
I thought our group was Ron's
Where-
Pearls, man.
oh my god.
We're like Charlie's Angels.
All right. Where where are you guys going? What are you doing?
Let's first make our way to the trail, or what we assume is the trail, the opening of the forest.
Okay.
Because I don't want to just trek through the
Yeah,
fucking
so-
forest in a direction.
Hey,
Let
but we
me-
might run into like Dark Riders, man. We have to stay off the road.
I hope I run into some Dark Riders. I need some new gear.
What's
you know,
Tej,
we run into
what's
Dark
your
Ride-
like preferred
fucked.
terrain?
Mine's swamp.
well, it could rain.
Come and try and summon rain.
Do a rain dance.
Let's just. Okay, so we're walking to Durnhold.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
You were just
to-
trying to get to the trail first.
I'm drawing a
Little-
trail for you guys.
Is this like the part of Ice Age where
Can you
what's his name from the New Jersey Nets and the guy from Scrubs and Everybody Loves Raymond take the baby back to the people?
something like that, yeah.
Is Tidge the baby?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Which one of us are Jason Kidd?
Eric is Jason Kidd. I'm JD from Scrubs, and you're Ray Romanos.
Okay.
Can I be JD from Scrubs?
No,
JD from Scrubs was
you're
in
Jason
that?
Kidd. No, I call the sloth. The sloth is Scrubs guy. Jason Kidd is the
hide
the
this
tiger,
while
and Ray Romanos is the elephants.
Yeah. Everybody loves. Fuck.
All right, you guys can't see the middle of the screen right now, correct?
Yeah.
I can't
Okay.
see now.
Sweet. All right, let me try to put some shit down
Yeah.
for you.
Comes an ambush.
Comes the Black Riders.
So you guys ever eat twigs as food? It works.
I don't
Twig?
answer.
Like sticks. I mean, like the
Yeah,
not even bamboo, just straight up.
yeah, a stick.
Yeah,
It
can't
fills-
say
it
that I
fills-
have.
It fills your tummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got twigs in my tummy. Oh,
Mm,
that's not good.
maybe not though.
Fills your tum.
I don't know if I can actually.
I take a light sip from my water skin. Not enough that I would get a stitch in my side if I attempted a lot of physical movement afterwards, but just enough to like make my mouth not dry.
I drink a similar amount from my own water.
I'm gonna show my boomerang that was
Ooh.
hand carved by my leader of my order, Brother Jack, to my nice friend Hank for being a good friend.
I don't want it.
No, I'm not giving it to you. Look at the detail. Look, there's a nice leaf carved into the boomerang, and some rubies and sapphires.
Go ahead, give it a little test. I want to see you test it.
Well, to be honest, I'm not too good with the old boomerang, but I'll give it a try. I'll just wing a tree with it. Okay, I'm throwing the boomerang at a tree.
It's supposed to come back. But
Honestly, I've never actually thrown this thing.
oh, I've got something better. I've got a shovel, and I can also throw this at a tree as well.
All right. You guys ready to keep going?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys walk out onto the path. Which one of you is going first?
Tony.
Actually, Tony should definitely.
Tony.
Go first. Yo,
Yeah.
Okay.
19 armor class.
Tony, can you go ahead and make a perception check for me?
oh, don't get fucked.
Let me just double check. I think that's +1.
I'll be a little
Sorry,
bit.
actually,
mad.
give me 1 second. I just want to write this down
Can't
before I
use-
forget.
There's literally nothing.
About to get by some farmer boys. Get out my land!
It's gonna. Oh my god! It's gonna be the guy. It's his face.
Gerald.
Gerald the battle screech. Can you
you
emulate
definitely hope so.
the battle screech for me, please?
No, that's a special situation.
Oh, I don't see anything. 7.
Okay. Donovan, can you make a perception check for me?
What is what
Are we going down the
what is
the
passive
line?
perception? Like I just see things. Is it were we using that?
Just roll a perception check.
No, I just because I see it on my character sheet. That's why.
A passive check is a special kind of ability check that doesn't involve any die roll. Such a check can
Consistency.
represent the
Oh,
average
neat.
result for a task done.
Okay.
Uh,
So as you guys make your
Together,
way
do we see
to
something?
the path, you guys see a overturned and destroyed caravan on the path in front of you with
Stop.
2 carts,
Stop walking.
2 horses, both deceased,
Food.
and
I
3
say we don't take anything from this. What if
3
the-
I'd say we don't walk forward because it's in it.
Yeah, hold on, everybody. I wanna do the what's that?
Can I
Scooby
look
Doo
at the horse?
Stooges stand there in the trail, but hold both of my arms to the side and let people walk into them.
there are 3 slumped over characters on the ground.
Oh, those guys are definitely alive.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna ambush us.
Yeah.
And there's
I've been
one
ambushed
more-
way too many
And
times in the last week.
there's one more character standing there, upright
I've been
above them,
I've been
Wait,
See, they're
sucker
dead
punched.
actually. Guys,
I've
who
been
who looks somewhat familiar.
oh no, is it
Is he
creepy?
about 6'3", 240?
No,
Damn. I don't know him.
I've been sucker punched enough to know when I'm about to get sucker punched.
All right, hold on. I tell the crew to disperse and hide in the bushes alongside of me.
Hold on, I'm gonna go into stealth. Actually, I have invisible.
Yeah, do that in the bushes. Just
That
jump
doesn't
off
make
the trail. Everybody off the trail.
Go
And
ahead
but I
and roll
want
stealth.
I have armor that turns me invisible. Why would I go in the bush? Whatever.
you can
'Cause
jump out
it's
and flank
fun.
them.
Go ahead and roll stealth, Eric.
All right, plus
We're-
Patrick,
yeah,
are
we're
you
all
stealthing too?
rolling stealth.
Okay,
yeah.
I
everybody
might as
roll
well
stealth.
stealth as well because
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're all rolling stealth.
I'm not. I'm standing right here in the open.
Yeah,
Okay,
Oh,
you went
man.
stealth.
Tidge is just completely invisible.
He's on Hatrick's shoulder and he can't see him.
All right.
You can't even feel him. Like
Yeah.
what?
Where'd
Tony,
he go?
Tony,
Yeah.
are you just gonna stand there then?
Yeah, I'm standing in the middle.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna-
will,
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
now we're
I'm-
black
I'm
man
gonna-
them.
I'm gonna drop down from
Did I
Hatrick's
successfully
shoulders.
go into stealth or?
I got a 19. Let's hope.
You're dropping down from his shoulders.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just gonna rummage in some bushes.
Sure. Let me like fucking put another one over there. That good for you? You good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Die,
Yeah.
man.
All right.
Don't fucking die, dude.
All right. So Tony, you're just standing there.
Yeah, well, what I want to do is walk up a bit and holler out at this standing up guy.
Okay. So you
I'm
walk up,
successfully
and as you
stealthed,
get
right?
closer,
Maybe.
you
I don't
see
know.
the two dead horses laying here on the ground.
these
The
horses.
throats of both horses have been slashed open.
Ooh.
Oh, I put my hand on
And
my sword.
There's blood
Can I,
pouring
like,
out.
Can I
I'm-
walk
I'm-
like slightly behind
Well,
him, like not
there,
behind him?
there's
Yeah,
a
I'm-
there's a pool of
Move
blood.
up to this tree.
Can
I'm gonna move adjacent to Tony's
Can I-
movement.
move like right here? Would they see me?
You're stealth to 19, so I say no.
Wait,
Okay.
if I'm stealth 20, can I move right up to like the side of the wagon and just hide
You'd
behind
have
the
these
to
are
wagon?
cro-
both
you'd have to
wagons,
cross
right?
the-
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are both flipped over
Are there
wagons.
horses? Can I see anything over
The
here?
horses are the two brown ovals, just because I
Yeah.
don't have like avatars for
Horse.
dead horses.
Can I like move here?
And the gray circles are the three dead characters.
I don't see a third gray circle.
There's another one that
Okay.
there
Is
is a
Marnie's character,
Are there
third-
dead horses over here?
no, they're just the two dead horses, and standing over the third circle that you cannot see right now is a hooded figure.
All right. I'm hollering out at him, saying, "Hey,
Okay.
hey, who?"
Yeah, with my
What's going
stealth,
on
can
here?
I
Need any
move
help?
up to like the side of the wagon?
You don't need to.
So,
You're a ranger. You're
Oh yeah,
good.
true.
Yeah, you don't
Okay,
need to
you're-
get
you're
close. It's
staying?
dangerous.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll stay
all right,
then.
Eric, can you get rid of your arrow?
I
Oh yeah, I was wondering what that
All right,
was.
you're hollering out from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, here. I'm not moving up.
Patrick-
I'm standing in front of the dead
Patrick,
horses, yelling.
before he
out to
does
this
that real
guy.
quick, can you go ahead and roll a perception check?
Yeah. 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 So +1.
Okay. You recognize you don't know who they are, but the three bodies laying on the ground appear to be dwarves.
Dwarves or
regular
Durgar?
dwarves.
Well, you would have said Duragar.
Okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
regular dwarves. Their
Okay.
skin is not gray in color.
These are fucking
All right, so
dwarves,
you're
man.
calling out, Tony?
Yeah, I'm calling out to the guy, the hooded figure.
Okay, so as you call out, you see as the figure kind of whips around towards you, a
Oh!
familiar face
I know him.
as Kaibom is standing there and looks somewhat bewildered and
Oh,
almost like jumps back for a second after you call
I
out
let my guard.
to him.
I let go of my sword that was still sheathed though, and just let my guard down. Hey, Kaibon! Hold my hand out.
I'm gonna draw my arrow because I just don't know who it is.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
All right,
I go,
So-
everybody, it's Kaibon! Come on!
I don't
Yeah,
know what's going on. I'm not.
I've relented and I'm moving forward, guard down.
okay.
This is not good, Tony.
So
I
you
don't know, that's what his character would do.
I'm
you
trusting.
move up and Kaibom,
Can I
you
move
can
like
see as you
here?
yeah sure you can see as you get closer to him that
Can I move?
his tunic and everything is
Oops,
pretty
wrong one. Sorry.
pretty clean. There's no sign of any issues with him, unlike you guys who are kind of dirty and you've been thrown down in a cave.
Yeah.
He is missing his quarterstaff, however.
Oh,
does not have his quarterstaff with him.
Does he have any weapon?
Not that you can see.
Yeah.
He has nothing drawn at the moment.
Can you erase
And
that? No,
he
erase that.
looks back up at you and sort of, the initial panic in hearing somebody else speak has kind of faded away, and he's like, "Oh, hello. I didn't expect to see you here."
Where have you been? We got captured by Durgar. Woke up in a cave.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, do you have any idea? Was this you? What happened here?
I just found this. I started walking down the path and I found these overturned.
I don't like the sound of that.
Can
I'm asking. Well, how did I wanna? Well, how did you get all the way down here?
I want to like do a perception check to see if I think he's lying or not.
That's insight.
That would be
Can
an
he-
insight check.
Insight. Well, that's better.
That-
That's +3.
No,
Yeah,
no.
well,
Heavens.
Well,
Should I, because I'm talking to him, roll insight? Mine's like a
That,
-1.
that's up to you.
No, I want to just keep out. I'm not questioning yet.
Oh,
I'm not
God.
questioning if he's telling the truth yet.
Well,
I
Well,
am
that's
trying
that's
to
the thing.
Kyle,
If
can you
you
move
think your
me behind
character
that tree?
believes him, then
Yeah.
then you have no
He,
reason to.
I think he believes everything he said so far, but he is
Can I
trying to
move
figure
here?
out how he got. If he says something fishy that like I don't know how he got here, like because I want to know. I'm asking him how did he get all the way down here? Because we woke up way up there.
The worst
west,
case
yeah.
scenario, I could just.
Are you
like,
rolling that
sucker-
insight check,
No. I'm just asking.
Hatrick?
I'm just
I'm
talking.
asking Hatrick. 'Cause-
No, I
He did.
did.
He rolled
I
that
got a
7.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be lying.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Kaiva, yeah, but how did you get all the way down here? We were all taken up the road there. That's where we were brought from. How'd you get this far?
Okay, I'm gonna look around the woods here for signs of other people.
Go for it.
Do I roll anything, or am I just?
Yeah, can I roll
He-
investigation
he-
for my area?
Yeah, sure.
See what's around him.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll do the same thing. All right.
Okay. Yeah, it's woods. The scene is about
I'm
as
looking
you
for
expected it.
people that-
There's nothing like. I mean, obviously this entire situation is out of the ordinary, but there's nothing seemingly threatening or anything like that about this.
Can I Dial? Can I pop a knee and take a look at this dwarf and try to see what killed it?
Sure. Go ahead. You can investigate.
I think that's a -1. Wait, hold on. What's investigation? That's and it's nothing. God damn 7s!
I still
Where'd
haven't
you
even
roll
seen
that?
it
I don't
yet.
see. Oh, there.
Yeah, there it is.
That's not good. A little delayed.
Yeah, that was pretty delayed. Okay. As you take a look around the corpse, you can't really tell what happened to them, but you can tell that they are dead.
Damn. I look back up at him and I say, "So you didn't see what happened here?"
I didn't see what happened here. No, I woke up after I woke up and all of you guys were gone, and I just started walking down the road looking for you because I assumed that was where you went.
The Duergar didn't see him because he's got a hood on.
Meanwhile, I was up in a tree and they got me.
Yeah, but you didn't have a hood, so.
You didn't have the hood though.
I do have a hood though.
Oh,
But you
oh
don't
yeah.
have it. You don't have it pulled up, do you?
I do when I'm not in combat.
No.
Where's your hood?
Do
Can
I?
see it?
No, so I would have noticed he's missing his quarterstaff, right? Like you told us
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's
yeah,
something the
yeah.
character would know. Okay,
Yeah.
Did you lose your weapon there?
He's
What
obviously a
weapon?
shapeshifter of some.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Now
don't
I-
like the sound of
Now
that.
I want to roll that insight. I know something's up. I stand up. I go from out of the kneeling, and I'm not like grabbing my sword, making any quick movements, but I'm on edge now.
I'm just pulling a javelin. Get ready to just throw this thing straight.
Okay, so what are you doing, Tony?
I wanna. Can I roll some insight now to see
Yeah,
if
go for it.
I don't know what, but that's -1. Let us pray. Let us pray that
I don't think this is Kaibon.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
I'm rolling the worst.
Can I like specify I'm not going for a killing blow, but just like
Well, if you
try to knock him out, like come up behind him and like
Don't do that
sucker
yet.
punch him.
Sure, you can do that. Yes.
Okay.
Tony,
Do
you're suspicious of the situation, but
Yeah.
there is nothing about him that makes
Yeah.
you think he's anything other than your friend.
yeah.
I do not trust this.
Yeah, me neither. But I got nothing. that
Papa
says-
Papa Joe didn't raise no fool. I'm going for the sucker punch. I'm not trying to kill. I'm
Yeah,
just
okay,
trying to
go-
Well,
knock
if you,
go ahead
him.
and-
knock
go ahead
him
that was
out.
one
for
of
an
the things I
attack.
looked at today. That if you reduce somebody's health to 0 with melee, you can say you knock them unconscious instead, or
Yeah.
you can choose to not kill them, which I didn't
Yeah.
know. Maybe would have came in handy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
It's from
It's a sneak
stealth.
attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does he have it? Do it?
I don't think rogues, or he's not a rogue, so I don't think he gets the sneak attack.
Don't I?
I'm pretty sure sneak
I
attack
think
is
yeah,
a
sneak
rogue
attack
only
is like
thing.
an ability.
I think
Okay.
you might get advantage on your attack, but I don't believe that non-rogues get a bonus from attacking from stealth beyond that. So I'll give you advantage on the strike.
Okay. Yeah. So that is D20 plus. Okay, plus 6 to hit.
Oh shit, he's gonna hit him. It's gonna
I hope so.
Oh!
Didn't even need that
Okay.
advantage.
Go ahead and
And
roll damage.
I'm gonna do all of my attacks and use a key to.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Well, I'll roll the damage for the first attack just to. So it's D8 plus 5. Yeah. And then I'll roll my second attack. So that's 20 plus 6.
Oh my!
And
What?
You rolled a 20 and a
uh,
19.
D4 plus 5.
Why can't you hit actual? Like, you saved this.
Oh, look at that!
And do I need to use the key to use the other attack? Or do the
He's
other
out.
attack?
No, he's out. He doesn't have that much health.
We don't know.
No.
It's probably not Kai Bomb.
If it is though, you're gonna fucking insta gib him.
Dial.
Do you want to stop your attack now?
Do I
Well,
like
you can attack him and then use your bonus attack, right? Or your key
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah,
That's what like.
that's
Do
what
you
I'm-
you're finishing your attack now? You're
that's the first attack and then the first unarmed attack.
yeah.
Can I tell that he's knocked, like falling, like does he look like he's like knocked out, or should I do my fury of blows to make an additional?
So you go ahead and you make your 2 strikes to the back of his head.
He
And
surprises me as
he-
much as.
Yeah, so you don't even see this because this is happening behind the flipped over wagon here, but all of a sudden you just hear a whack and then another whack, and Kai Bomb's body just falls limp on the ground.
What? I just
Tie him up,
understand.
quick!
Do you have rope?
I have rope,
Yeah.
I think.
This I met this dude one time, and I know it's not him. What is he gonna transform back?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Is he gonna transform back?
He's a
Second now.
shapeshifter.
Is
He's a shapeshifter.
You know, we don't know that.
I know he's.
We failed all of our insight. We think
no.
it's.
He's,
No,
he's still the same Kai Bomb
He
you
probably just
expected.
took a bump in the head.
Okay. Let's get our story straight. Okay. Okay. So a horse kicked him and then it ran off. Quick, someone make horse tracks. Right
There
now.
are horse tracks around you. Given that
Okay.
They lead right to the
this-
dead horses.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, there's horse tracks.
Why don't we just say he got messed up in whatever fight happened here? Can I investigate another dwarf?
Yeah.
I'm mad that I couldn't figure out what killed
Yeah,
it. Can I look at a different one?
Can I check Kaibon's person?
Sure. Go ahead and each make a roll, an investigation roll.
So did he knock him? Sorry, somebody called me. Did he just knock him out straight up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kept hitting him in the head, and now he doesn't breathe anymore.
All right.
Investigation.
You don't
Oh my God.
find much of value on his person, Patrick.
Well, I wasn't looking for valuables. I was looking for like proof that it's him. Like
I cannot tell what happened to these dwarves
some sort
people.
of like NWO card or
You don't know him well enough to know of any item that he would have owned that could identify you as him.
Where are the doors
Tony,
to these
one sec. You keep looking around at this situation, looking for any clues as to something different beyond what you know, but there's not much else to gather.
My dude is losing his mind slowly. All right, I give up on the dwarves. I decide that they've died of natural causes, and I wanna take a look at Kaibom. I mean,
Okay.
because I'd know him better.
I want to look in the wagons.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna have a little.
Tidge and Hatrick, go ahead and look in the wagons. Tony,
Yeah,
you
we'll
go ahead
look
and
together.
look at Kaibom's unconscious body.
Another investigation.
Yep.
Yeah, we're looking in this one together.
I fucking rolled a one.
Oh my god!
Like 3 7s, a 4, and a 1.
I thought Batman taught you everything. Your detective skills are fucking horrible.
I learned how to fight. That's Batman's the detective. All I do is distract people. I wave at them, and then Batman hits him in the back of the head.
Oh, God, this
Like what just happened?
So you guys are you guys looking at the same wagon? What do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So two of you go ahead and roll. Delver, same thing. You can't find anything that makes you believe it isn't him. The cloak he's wearing appears to be his. The tunic he's wearing appears to be his.
I take a walk to clear my head.
Okay. Eric, do you want to do anything?
I'm gonna slowly walk up. I'm still not sure what the hell just happened. Like all of a sudden he just karate chopped. I thought something.
Where are you walking to?
Just to the wagon, I guess, around them. I don't know. It's just.
Did somebody tie him up? By the way, did that happen?
I don't think anybody actually did.
Do you want to tie him up?
I'm an expert in bondage. I'll handle this one. So.
Gotta roll for that.
Okay, so you're not investigating the cart. You're gonna
I'm gonna
tie him up.
up.
Eric, what are you doing?
I have 50 feet of rope. I think I can.
Tying him up, and I'm investigating the cart.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Hatrick, and roll a survival check.
Maybe I oversold that. Oh no.
Okay, so
he likes bondage.
you tie a pretty good knot here.
It's a sailor's hitch.
Yep. All right.
I don't know.
Tidge, go ahead and roll investigation. Okay. Eric, can you go ahead and roll history for me while I'm telling Tidge this?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Tidge, you can go ahead and share what you found.
Oh, there is a fuck ton of iron in this one.
Of what?
Ton of iron ingots.
Oh.
There is loads of it.
So
And In the other one, there is a ton of fish as well, so we might as well.
Be
Snack
like,
on some
"Nah,
fish?
Yeah,
nah."
might as well take some fish.
Can we carry any of these iron
Brother
ingots?
Jamie doesn't eat
These iron
meat.
ingots are very heavy. You could carry a couple, but you wouldn't be able to carry a lot without significantly slowing
You-
yourselves down.
I'm pretty
you
sure
played
this
Walking
car,
Dead. Don't take any of this stuff.
I'm pretty sure this car is headed to Lantagos because iron and fish are the main exports in Durnhold, and this is on the road to Lantagos, and they're all dead. So somebody's attacking the caravans from Durnhold.
Yeah, and it's this guy.
You guys aren't far from Lantagos, so if you were to look behind you, you could see the road
Yeah,
is kind of
pretty
curved
far.
away from Lantagos here, but you guys are, an hour or two out, something like that. There's like you can still see where the city is in the dark clouds circling above it from here.
Either Zilgar did this or someone else. I would bet on the Zilgar, but never know.
Could be off.
If somebody would take a look at one of the corpses and roll higher than a 4, they might be able to figure out if
All right,
magic
I
killed
will
them.
do that.
Yeah, I think it's the top corpse, isn't it?
Show investigation dial.
Yep.
Can
Nope,
I
I can't do that either.
slap?
What is it about
Kaiban,
looking at corpses that we
awake?
can't get?
Can I like well, not slap, but like wake him up and try to question him a bit more?
Sure, go ahead.
He's
Okay.
out like a light. You full on combo.
Wake up.
You're attempting to wake him up, and he is not coming to.
Uh,
I'll can I throw you my my water skin for you to pour it over his face?
does anyone have any healing items? I think this man might be severely concussed. He's doing the fencer posture right now. His arms are twitching in front of his. Even though he's tied up, they're trying to do that.
No, I have nothing of healing.
I'm gone.
Tony's just like his head's fucked.
You know, maybe I could have tried to lasso him instead of just knocking him unconscious so we could have questioned him. But I feel like that was the right thing to do. He was
I think kids
he
should
was
walk him.
totally
You should have to carry him. This is some bullshit.
totally outnumbered 4-on-1 fight. So even if he was evil, it would. What if he's a necromancer? You could have brought all three of these. What if it's a guy who
That would
just
have been
looks like
hilarious. You just totally.
Kai-
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I think we should.
Someone give this guy a
did you-
healing
Did you,
drought.
did you investigate the body? The
Try.
last
I-
body.
There's nothing that
Yeah,
confirmed.
two
that
of
it
them
was him.
investigated the body, and there's
Oh,
nothing
just-
that makes it. There's no items that Hatrick's character knows of that would identify it as Kaibom, as he really was in a fight with Kaibom once, and Kaibom was like way back away casting spells, so we didn't even get like a good look at him.
Kaibon was talking to his girlfriend during the fight.
Can I
And-
try and investigate this body?
Sure, go ahead and roll investigation.
Come on, Tidge.
Hey, Duncan, don't you know this poor guy a bit, don't you?
Oh, I got no.
Me too!
I've got a thing anyway. I got lucky,
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
so
one's
I
better
can
than
technically-
two.
I can roll again.
All right,
Yeah.
if you want to do that, go ahead.
Oh, hell
Hey,
yeah.
he doubled it. 2 ones.
Yeah, these guys are pretty dead. They appear to have had their throats slashed similarly to the horses.
Hey,
Wish we hadn't used that lucky on. Oh,
Hey,
does that just you do that every time?
Hey, Dunkaroo.
Who are you
Dunkaroo.
talking to?
Dunkaroo.
I don't think I can use that again until like we're in an actual fight.
Hey, Dunkaroo. Could you you know this guy better than I do. Duncan? Dunkaroo? Come on, that's
Donovan?
yeah, same thing.
Hey, what was the question? I got distracted by the different names you were calling.
you know this guy. Try to see if it's him. I don't know if it's
See
him.
if it's Kaibon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it is, but
Okay, then try to heal him up a bit. He's
Just rub his leg a little bit. See if it's him.
I'll give him a good old 2 of my lay on hands. So now I am at
he's still tied up, right?
Yeah, he's still tied
I
up.
have a
Okay.
pool of 20 hit points and I have 18. That's actually pretty. Yeah, now I healed him a little.
Okay. As you do that, he comes to and starts looking around and just says, "Who hit me?
Yeah.
Why am I tied up? What
well,
is going on?"
Okay, wait. There's a very reasonable explanation for this.
He likes bondage.
Let's just all calm down. First off, okay. So I'd like to preface this by saying I don't really know you that well. I thought you were some sort of shapeshifter, but it turns out I could tell it was you when I kicked you in the back of the head, and then when your head went down, I kneed you in the nose, and you sort of fell. And then you didn't turn into like a lizard or something. I sort of figured that one out, that you were the real guy. That's my bad on it. Like, I truly thought you were a lizard or something.
Do I look like a lizard?
No, that's the point. What would a lizard want to do more than not look like a lizard? To trick unsuspecting people. I thought you were a necromancer, a lizard.
I think maybe somebody besides him.
You
should
want
be
to untie
casting-
me then?
Okay. The reason why we tied you up is just so nothing even worse happened.
Hold on! I want to run up, coming back.
Horrible.
Hold on! Don't, not so fast. Don't untie him. I didn't quite clear my head.
Maybe
think-
maybe you should ask if he knows our names. Like he knows your guys'
yeah.
names.
Yeah. Do you know my name?
No,
I mean,
no.
There's no way.
Okay, what was my friend's name? Oh, I got one. What was your halfling companion's name? Because I know it. Not this guy, the other guy.
He doesn't know this guy.
Yeah. Exactly.
He pauses for a second and kind of thinks to himself and then says, "Fred?"
Oh, oh, okay.
Punch him in the head again.
Yeah,
I'm like, is that the right answer?
See, I would investigate his head for trauma. I just saw him already just get head trauma from fucking Hattrick. So.
Yeah, you're right. He might have head trauma. Maybe we should punch him in the
And
head
he
again.
could have had head trauma and then also had head trauma again. So
well, then he'd be fine if he got head trauma twice. That's Flintstone.
I wanna come walking back up,
Yeah.
and I wanna I assume he's like sitting up because he's all tied up. What's
He's
he doing?
sitting up, yeah.
I wanna take a knee, get right into him. He's like, wrong answer.
we're gonna go full.
Okay, I whisper in, okay, you bad cop, I'm all good cop. Yeah.
Man, I can't believe we're doing bad cop, bad cop.
I think maybe me and Tony should take the lead on that one, and Monk Boy
No.
who doesn't know who he is should.
Yeah, you got
No, I have good charisma.
Maybe
you've got good intimidation.
I got
haven't
good
you?
intimidation. Let me intimidate
Yeah.
the hell out of him.
Well,
I'm not even trying to intimidate him. I'm just getting in. I'm trying to gauge his reaction, telling him that that's
I have
not.
pretty
I
good.
wanna see what
I
he
have
does.
pretty good persuasion. So you be bad cop, and I'll be good cop.
All right, I'm gonna. I guess Tony was going first. He got down on the one knee. Is he gonna? You gonna do anything, Tony?
Yeah, no, I got in his face, one knee, and said wrong answer, and I'm just looking at him to see what he does.
I know he has sharp objects in his pockets, so if you pat him down, you'll get sliced. I know it. I know it.
I'm gonna intimidate
Kyle, did
him. Like,
anything happen?
what's
I
your
was waiting
name?
for
I'm
you
gonna
guys to
ask him what
finish
your
your
his name
little
is.
thing
What are you
here.
doing? That's what I'm gonna ask. Maybe he doesn't know who he is. That's that would be funny.
Did I give him anime character amnesia?
I have a question. If he is a shape, this is just as a party. Here's a question for us. If he is a shapeshifter, how come he has Kaibom's form? What happened to Kaibom that this guy?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's dead. Kaibom's dead.
Oh my god, maybe. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna try to intimidate him into getting some answers. I'm gonna first ask, like, who are you? What are you doing here? Just to see if he responds.
I will still want my answer of what did he do? How did he react to me getting in his face, telling him he gave the wrong answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you told him that he gave you the wrong answer, he just looks back flustered at you and just says, "Will you untie me and stop hitting me in the head?"
Now I take a
No.
peek over my shoulder, back up at whoever was standing there. I guess Brother James, take a look back at him, look over at Eric, and I stand up and I just walk away. I take a few steps out and let them do their
I
thing.
walk towards, and I like get right up in his face, and then I ask, "What is your name? What are you doing here?" Just to see if he knows even who he is, like who if he's a shapeshifter for some reason, or he has memory loss. Who knows? That's not good. That's all right. I guess.
He looks at you and says, "I'm Kaibom. I was traveling with you."
Okay.
You don't know our
No.
Did I
No.
yell Kaibom out at him?
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
No one wants you to get untied more than me, but you're gonna have to give us more than that, okay?
No one wants you untied more than me.
You're the one who tied him. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't
and
know that. He was unconscious.
I hate tying people up. Well, except for one thing, but that's totally unrelated to this.
Are we done with the games? Don't we have somewhere to go?
Yes, and if only we could believe who you were, and maybe we might just leave you tied up here in the fish caravan over there. If you're not too forthcoming with the answers.
The least we can do. I mean, you knocked him out. We can just untie him.
No,
Not a good
No.
idea.
No.
I think we should.
No.
He's gonna start. Well, then he's gonna start fighting back.
I feel what if Patrick was right and he's a necromancer and he was just waiting to ambush.
Yeah, he's probably about to res the 3 corpses.
Yeah.
He needs his
Okay.
hands to do it.
Let's bury these corpses.
And let's cut off his hands.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a little bit there, Nightwing. Maybe it is Kyle and somebody in trans.
There is a possibility he's been hit in the head. There's,
Yeah,
but
we
he
still
was
have.
already acting weird before he was hit.
He got hit twice, so Flintstone's law dictates that he would be back to normal now. So
Well, no, not if he got hit
Shannon,
once
Flintstone
before.
Project.
Before you hit him, he'd already been hit once.
yeah, exactly. That's Flintstone's law. 2 hits resets you to normal.
No, but then if after the 1 hit when we first met him, he's messed up. You hit him once, not messed up. But then you hit him again. He messed up
Oh
again.
yeah, you see.
Oh,
You're right, because he was already hit
but
once.
what you're saying is I should hit him again.
I'm thinking it.
You can hit
But
him
you're the good
softly,
cop.
Try to get some answers out of him.
Okay, bad cop. Say you're gonna invoke Flintstone's law on him.
That's the Fred he was thinking of. He sees the future.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? You guys are still just standing there.
Yeah. Okay.
Figure out how
I
to
say-
get answers
I
without
say
breaking
we
his
put
thumb.
a
I wanna break his
circle
thumb.
of salt around these corpses so he can't raise them from the dead. I don't
think that's
know.
a
Do you
thing.
have salt?
Well, there's rocks, isn't there?
Rocks and salt are not the same thing.
Yeah, they are. It's called earth spice, dude.
Mayonnaise is a spice if we're going down that route.
I'm gonna pray to my God Pior for guidance in this trying time. for
Okay,
answer.
go ahead.
I know Lyra is laughing at me right now, so she's not. She definitely won't help. with this.
I feel like I have like no business
Ooh.
involved
Dude,
here.
Why
crit
did
on
you
the
roll
religion
twice?
roll.
No, that was his last roll.
was-
That was
that
intimidation from before.
intimidation, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Eric.
Dude. Whisper.
Can I move to the tree above me? Because I feel like this commotion like doesn't involve me, and I'd rather be doing like some scouting.
Hey, buddy. Do you want to see a nice little trick while we're
Oh, I don't want
Look.
to see any of your boomerangs again.
No, not a boomerang. Look,
Guys,
look at this
um,
ruby. I'll make it glow.
I think we should just leave him tied up on the rope. We not fucking this thing.
Oh,
Whoa,
It's not
your
Kai
mic
Bomb.
just
Cut out.
fucked.
He's not Kai Bomb.
It's
Yeah,
not Kai
he's a lizard.
Or
I
maybe
know
it could be. But
he's a
God
bird
said, "Do
man.
not try your luck with this being." So
He's
even
a
if it is
Alright.
Kai Bomb,
oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna pull back my arrow and just say, well,
No,
let's finish
wait,
off them.
no, you can't kill a disarmed being. That's
Yeah, no.
that's
You can knock him out again.
we can leave him tied up on the.
Okay, we'll leave him in the fish thing so he won't starve to death.
That seems
Eric,
like
you need
worse
a new
than
mic really bad.
leaving him in a fish cart.
Yeah. Okay, let's ask him. Okay, would you rather starve to death or be left in the fish cart, buddy?
I'd rather you untie me so we can
Uh,
get going.
Yeah. Here's the thing: you're not coming with us.
So hold on, with all of Eric's mic crackling there, I don't know what just happened. I don't
got-
like.
I said,
Yeah, all
"Do not
I-
test your luck with this being."
I didn't even hear that. Test your luck with the being.
I
not-
heard him fine that time. He said,
Yeah.
Do
his
not
God said,
test
do
your
not
luck
test
enough."
your luck with this being.
Oh, so that was his prayer that did that?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the
Okay.
answer to his prayer.
Do not test your luck
Yeah.
with this being.
Okay. So your two options
That includes
are
attacking it. So let's not attack it.
option one. Ready. What's your real name? We know you're not Kai Bomb. Come on.
God told us.
Yeah, God. His,
My name is and always has been Kai Bomb.
Oh, maybe you guys like telling.
I guess you're not
Fucking-
the Kai Bomb we knew. So
Yeah.
we keep calling
Could
you.
be. Maybe Kaiwan has some secrets, man. Remember?
Can I actually intimidate him by just drawing an arrow to his face and just saying, "Tell us your
Go
real
ahead
name"?
and roll intimidation.
I think it might actually be Kaiwan.
Huh? Yeah, maybe your God saying don't mess,
Okay.
like don't test it.
You
It's not like
pull
we
it
can't-
out and he kind of recoils for a second, but looks back at you and says, "My name is Kai Bomb."
What? His name is who?
My name, huh?
I have an idea. We can leave him tied up and he can come with us. We don't have to leave him at the road.
That seems
am
dangerous. He
not-
might kill us in our sleep.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with him coming with us at this
Yeah,
point.
I'd
He's a
say we.
lizard. He's a bird man or like some sort. Not that I have anything.
Of course, if we leave him on the road, Duragar might just come kill him. We might be leaving this guy to die if we leave him here.
I'd
Kind
say
of.
we just take a few fish, maybe take an
I'm
ingot
gonna pray to
each.
my
No.
guidance for more specific
No,
answers.
You
God,
cannot
I
pray
know-
a second
No.
time.
What?
You
I
cannot
know.
pray a
Used
second
up your
time.
prayer.
That is your
I-
answer.
yeah. I know for a fact that my God is laughing at us right now. And she's getting a kick out of this. So, like,
Can
she
I insight roll
wouldn't help.
to see what he really meant by it? How about that?
No.
You
Come
got
on.
a 20. You learned everything you're gonna from a prayer.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Okay.
actually, if his prayer did answer him, there's a good chance it was Kai Bomb doing it. So maybe it is him.
Why would Kaiban? Oh yeah. But why would he tell me do not trust the being if he wants to separate? Doesn't add up, Tony.
Is what was the exact wording again?
I read it. Hold on. Exact
Just-
wording was to not test your luck with this being.
Okay, that could mean anything though.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah,
But,
but like Eric said, I say do not test your luck means do not attack as well. like-
Um.
That's testing your luck.
We already knocked him out, but I feel like he's ready this time. It won't go well.
Well, yeah.
What if we gag him?
No, with that, I feel like if we do anything to him now, like
okay.
harmful, I
Okay.
feel like he's gonna just.
Okay, buddy, you're really just giving us everything you said has been very suspicious. You've given us nothing remote. Okay, here's this. What was the name of the first city that you guys all met in?
He doesn't know our names. I feel like he's not gonna know this.
He looks back at you and says, Lantagos.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
out.
leave it.
We're gone. Okay, just leave him here. Maybe okay. Yeah, we gotta just I'm a man of faith. I don't believe in tempting, even if it's not my God. What a God has said. I think we should just put him in
I'm
the
getting
fish cart.
frustrated. I'm annoyed. At this point, it's not Kai Bomb. I wonder
Yeah.
what he did with him.
Where's the real guy?
I'm getting. Despite what God told us, I'm getting mad. I'm taking out my weapon, and now I'm getting it. I'm telling him right here. What did you do with our friend?
I am your friend. He's very angry now.
Oh no.
I think we should just leave
Ew,
right now.
Choke him out.
I am not going to touch him again, except to move him into the fish cart so he won't
Yeah,
starve.
let's
No,
grab.
I'm not even
let's
moving
grab,
to the fish. I'm leaving. I'm just
Yeah,
walking.
No,
I start
I'm
walking away.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna
I think we
grab
should
some
grab
fish.
some fish. Yeah, I think we
grab
should.
grab
No.
some fish.
I will not be grabbing any fish.
Is it cursed fish? Is that what you believe?
Yeah, have you played the season 1 of The Walking Dead? You
Yes,
know
I
what
have.
happened when they took all that food? The dude was like a serial killer and like killed Lee. That's not happening. There's some dude who is like waiting for this stuff and he's gonna come back and it's all gone and he's like, oh no, my family's gonna starve, and then
Taking a
that's on
single
us.
fish from the caravan
Yep.
that
Yeah,
everybody's dead in.
let's get it.
Yep.
Me and you, we'll get it. We'll go get a
Right,
fish.
so you guys are grabbing
This is
some
just
fish.
like what
This
happened
is
in Walking
raw
Dead.
fish, but it's not like
This-
cooked,
Oh, it's
prepared.
raw fish.
Yeah.
I don't want this.
Yeah.
This is just like what happened in Walking Dead in
All right.
my game, because
So,
I was like, let's not steal
Eric,
from
you're
the
not
car.
grabbing any?
No.
Okay, Tiz, you're still
Stupid.
grabbing some fish?
Stupid
Yeah,
mustache
how
face.
many can I grab?
Took some for
4 or
stupid
5.
kid.
Alright,
No,
I'm gonna grab an ingot as well, just a single ingot.
no,
Okay.
don't.
Don't
his
take the ingots because
no.
the dwarf. We're heading to the city. They'll see that we have their stuff. They'll definitely think
Yeah, okay.
we stole
I
from
will
them.
not.
I'll
I'll
grab
not
a fish
be
then.
carrying you if you take this fish.
Okay,
Oh.
so he took the fish already.
I'll take 4 fish for each and every one of us.
Okay.
I will not eat that fish or any fish, in fact.
Well, it's more for me then. I'm a grown boy.
You can untie me any minute now.
No,
I'm
no.
walking away.
How much length of rope do I have? Did I just
I'd say you used up about like 10 feet or so tying him up.
okay. So I got like 40 feet.
Throw him up on the branch. Hang him upside down.
Nope.
Not,
No. I'm not messing with God.
Okay,
Yeah,
are
I
you
think we should
also
just leave.
walking away?
Yeah, let's walk away now.
Okay, you're all walking away then?
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, let's bury those dwarves. We can't leave them like that.
I'm leaving them.
Yeah,
No.
we gotta
Yeah.
leave.
I left a whole
Let's
city
get
full
away.
of corpses and 4 guards to die. I can live with 3
I
corpses.
don't
of
think we
dwarves to
need to
leave.
have the time. We need to get to.
No, I'm getting
I-
the hell away from
Let's
them.
I
get away.
have the time.
We have a mission, James. Let's just get out.
I'm a man of the cloth. I can't. Not when my life isn't on the line. I can't leave.
Oh, I feel like being near this guy is putting us in a lot more danger.
You
Yeah,
guys are alright, you guys
I'm
are
I'm
leaving.
gone.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
walked
alright.
away.
I'm with
walking away.
I'm with Tony. I'm with
I
Tony.
am.
I didn't wait for them to grab fish. I left.
I am staying back to bury those corpses.
Did not mean to do that.
I'll run ahead when I'm done.
Do you want my shovel?
I'll take the shovel. Thank you.
Okay. The whole time you are burying the corpses, Kaibam is just yelling at you, screaming at you to untie him and not leave him there.
I don't know you. uh, this is not my job. You are not trustworthy, and I know for sure that you're not gonna do anything good. You caused this. I know for sure. You're a lizard.
I'm not a fucking lizard.
Oh,
Uh, you
Kaibon
say
wasn't a
that.
potty mouth.
Yeah. The Kai bomb I knew would never resort
I
to
can't
such.
believe you don't remember all those
Untie
adventures we had
me.
for years.
Untie
You
me now.
Never. Okay, now that the rest of the party is gone, if you agree to just walk in the opposite direction.
Oh, I don't like this idea. I can't.
I'm
Oh.
certainly not following you.
Okay,
Bastards.
and then I just walk off.
You will regret this.
Well, sorry.
And you just
Should
walk
have
away.
broke his neck.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you walk away and you can hear him shouting at you in the distance as you catch up with
Kai-
the rest of the group.
Kaibom would never shout. That's a lizard. Lizards.
If it was really Kai-Bomb, K-Bomb would have been here.
Lizards are known for their shouting expertise, and
All right, so you guys are...
my brother John at the monastery was a lizard, and he was he could shout louder than anyone I ever met.
You guys are just gonna keep walking down.
Yeah.
All right.
Walking on down the road.
As you guys are walking on down the road, you see Kaibon. No, not actually.
That would have been hilarious.
Knock him out again.
Get in the bushes.
He's teleporting.
All right. So you guys keep walking down, and you come to the point where the trees start to kind of fade away. They're not quite as thick as they were before, and you can see the vegetation on the ground starts to thin out. A lot of the grass is much more sparse. And Eric, you recognize that you guys are now entering the Withering Steppes, which separates currently you from the Oakcrest Barracks and the entrance to Durnhold. And you know from here it's about maybe a little less than a day's travel, and you've reached about 11 at night or so.
Oh, hell yeah.
We should just keep going. We woke up at like 4 in the afternoon. I feel like.
Well, we woke up
You
like
woke
2
up
then.
at like no, not 2. It was like 11 a.m.
Oh, really? It's
something
been
like
longer
that.
than 12 hours.
I
I don't think it's
You,
safe
you
to
guys can
rest
keep
in
going
the
through the night, but you will all have 1 point of exhaustion.
No, we
Short
should
rest.
rest.
Short rest.
as you
Short
say
rest,
No,
you
this,
will still have 1 point of exhaustion.
We gotta take long rests, but we gotta take shifts.
Yeah.
As you guys say this, I run up out of breath, finally catching up with you.
We need a break.
No, I thought I was already pretty shredded, but
This was your cardio day.
putting those poor dead souls into the ground, that was some real cardio.
Okay. Hatrick, normally these expire after like 1 hour, but I'm gonna give you a 1d6 inspiration dice for being a good person and burying the bodies. And
I'm a monk.
that'll last until tomorrow. So
Okay.
Let's
I wrote that down.
all right,
I've
gang.
slowly accidentally made my character become more and more jaded as this goes along. I remember I was so nice at the start.
I think you're remembering differently.
Things are going wrong. I was pretty nice for well, I was trying to do the good things at least. Now it's just like, oh, whatever.
No, that's like red, isn't it? I don't want that. That's like fucking orange, man. This color palette sucks. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's like
Good
good
enough.
enough. Whatever.
Is there
That
anywhere to
is
sleep with cover?
not really. I mean, this is a big, flat, open area. There's very little vegetation that grows here. You can see the path itself is not it's not super well traveled. The road is pretty well defined, but being that this is a long trek without much break along the way, um, there is not a whole lot of people that travel back and forth between Durnhold and Lantagos. So this isn't
Can,
a road you're gonna find a whole lot
can I check for like
on.
tracks of any sign of like where refugees if they headed this way? Would there be
Sure,
any like?
go ahead and investigate. Well, it's tracks, so go ahead survival if you're looking for tracks.
Oh well, that's a -1. Oh well. Uh, that's a 7 again, even though with the
Right.
-1, I'm
Yeah,
getting screwed.
I mean, you don't see anything other than normal wear and tear of
Yeah.
a larger road. So
Well, I got 4 hours of katas to do, so I reckon I can take first shift.
All right, let's head slightly off the trail so we don't get stepped
it's
on.
like completely flat and like a little bit of like kind of dead grass and maybe the occasional rock or two, but nothing that's significant in size.
Well, you guys know that this used to be a radiant field before global warming started.
Oh man. All right. Well, I recommend we
Eric, roll a history check for me with
I have to do
advantage.
see
I
if
have to roll
global
a history
warming's a
check
thing.
on what he just did. Okay. With advantage.
Yep.
There it is.
Ah.
Good thing that was advantage.
Yep.
So what do you
Definitely.
learn?
It's just global warming, all right.
Was that what that was for?
No, probably not.
I assume it wasn't to verify that global
Gotta be
warming
something
is.
deeper. Global warming's a thing, guys.
I'm pretty sure that the Durgar are a representation of, I don't know, melting shit.
Oh, did you type to me? Sorry.
Trying
How
to
long
give
ago
you
was this?
some backstory here for your character, as you would know this.
All right. How long ago would you say it was?
A long time ago, before you even traveled to Lantagos, it was like
Oh,
this.
okay. I thought maybe this was gonna creep
No,
me.
this is like a historical thing that you would have learned during your time in Durnhold.
Okay, so it was once thriving with plant life, but no one knows why. But all the plants slowly died out and never regrew. No indication to why.
Well,
You're correct.
climate change. Am I right?
I guess so. Based on the history.
Tell that to the South Park guys.
Okay, so you guys are making camp for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go in shifts though, like Tony said.
Yeah. We're not gonna get captured by Durgar.
I don't want to see Kai Bomb come.
Or yeah, Kaibam coming up the road more than likely.
wiggling up like an inchworm tied up.
Okay, how are you doing the shifts? Because
I-
you each
well, I
still need
gotta
8
do-
hours of sleep.
I gotta do 4 hours of kata, so I can take first shift.
So you're gonna do like
2
okay.
hours, like a 2-hour shift, and then
Yeah,
and
8
then I'm
hours,
gonna wake
10 hours.
up.
Yeah, go like this. Just
Well, there's only
pretend
4
he.
Okay,
Put-
okay, all right. So you guys are taking shifts. Who's taking their first shift?
he-
Oh,
Dude, I'm not that tired. I thought we could
Okay.
have kept going.
All right, Patrick, go ahead and roll a perception check.
let's do it then. Like
The rest
Go
of you
down
are
the road.
following your
Whoever
sleep.
wakes up,
Can-
switch to the top of the line.
Can I do a performance just to see how cool everyone thinks my kata are?
We're asleep.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all asleep. But
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
for it.
but
Go
okay.
for it.
What about the me? How cool I think it is?
You think it's fucking nasty. It's like the best you've ever done.
Oh, okay. Can I pray while I'm doing the kata? Just
Yeah, sure.
This
You
one's for
can
you,
feel the
God.
warmth of your God smiling down upon you.
Does God give him anything?
She says, "Excellent work, my child."
Hold on, what's that? Imagine God, like if God was calling out, was doing perception checks for you.
Okay. So Tony,
Yeah.
as you fall asleep, you find yourself fairly restless for a little while as the noises of Brother James doing whatever the fuck he's doing. You don't know what it is. You don't
I know it is, but I
recognize
know
it.
it's impressive.
Yeah, but it's a little. At first, you think it's just those sounds that are distracting you, and then you realize it's all the thoughts racing around in your head. As you're still pretty concerned as to where your companions went, and you're pretty unsettled by the whole incident with what may or may not have been Kaibon. Anyway,
Yeah.
you eventually slip into a fairly restless sleep, and you open your eyes. And in
Oh.
doing so, you see nothing around you but red. And as you move around, you realize that you're underwater.
Oh.
But as you try to move your arms and legs through this liquid, you're not moving anywhere. You're trying to hold your breath for as long as possible, swimming, reaching desperately towards the surface of this, yet there is no surface. And eventually, the pain in your chest of holding your breath becomes too much for you, and you're forced to inhale as you taste this irony taste.
Irony?
Yes, it tastes like
The
iron.
irony is
Is it
delicious.
blood?
as you're,
Team.
as you're breathing in what you now realize is blood.
Ooh.
And as your lungs fill with liquid, the pain in your chest is unbearable until all of a sudden it all stops and everything around you is black. Completely black. You see
Did I
nothing.
die?
You're standing by yourself, up, down, left, right, every direction is just nothing. Until out in front of you appears a small white raven that just looks
Oh.
at you expectantly.
Can I move towards it?
Yeah.
All right. I do that.
Okay. As you move towards
Is
it,
this the same raven that was on my shield?
as you move towards it, you hear a voice call out to you from seemingly all around you, but you feel as though it's coming from the raven, and it is a woman's voice. And she says in a soft but still, booming voice in this situation, "I've been waiting for you, my child."
All right.
Can
As
you
you're
still
doing
hear
so,
me
the
doing
raven's kind of
kata?
like the raven's kind of like twitching around like a bird does, kind of like
Darting around, moving. Yeah,
not moving
looking.
around all over the place, but kind of ruffling its wings a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's keeping its eyes focused on you.
All right. How close am I to it?
You walked closer to it, but it doesn't seem to have gotten any closer to you.
I can I speak? Am I able to speak?
Go for it.
I want to call it. What do you mean? Who are you?
I've been watching you, and I've taken a great interest.
Oh man. It could be anybody.
Are you gonna risk it all
No,
trying to
I'm-
bang God?
I'm
Yeah.
sure that you are the one that I want.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. honey.
What do you want? Who are you?
I want you to be my champion.
It's like, well, I am a champ.
A new hand touches the beacon.
And as you
Yeah,
say that, you feel a hand on your shoulder behind you.
Yeah.
And you turn around and nothing's there.
I turn back, look at the raven.
The raven is gone.
So
You didn't say yes, so technically.
I'm standing around, looking.
You hear the voice again, seemingly all around you, but this time, coming from almost like it's coming from inside your head. Do I frighten you, child?
You're not the scariest thing I've seen today. This is a little overwhelming. Just tell me what you want from me. Where am I?
You hear a faint laugh.
This isn't good.
It does
No.
not matter where you are, but what you are.
Fuck.
Will you be my champion?
I say, I will.
Wait! You
Against my
cannot-
better judgment.
You can't just enter into an agreement with like this without seeing any kind of terms. This is
No, I say I will. I don't even question
Get
that.
it on a
I didn't sign
contract.
anything.
You
As,
gotta get
as
a
soon,
contract.
as soon as you say you will, you hear another voice, or you hear the same voice reach out and say, I do not feel as though you're truly committing to me.
Well, what do you want me to do? I said I would, lady. No, I don't say that. So, what can I do? What can I do to prove to you that I'll be this champion?
As you say that, you feel a presence behind you.
I turn around again.
This time you see a bright white woman's face, young woman, and the face is like pure white, like a piece of paper white,
Yeah.
and just staring at you with a sort of a half smile
Ooh.
on her face. And it's just the face, and it's huge in front of you.
That's like
Massive.
Zordon.
Yeah. And then you feel something touch your feet, and you look down and you see you are now
Tongue.
standing on a hand. Gigantic,
Who are you?
ghostly
Is
white
it connected
hand.
to the face?
You can't see.
Who are you?
I met
This
him.
this is fucking weird.
You gotta say anything? You just gotta sit
No,
there.
I'm gonna say I'm waiting for her. So I said, so what can I do? Can I reach down and touch the big hand with my hand?
You can, yeah, yeah.
I want to do that because I'm all weirded out.
Do you know
See
who
if I
I
can-
am?
I have no idea.
My darling, I am the Raven Queen.
We're gonna
Are
fight
you related? Are
Orcus.
you related to Rachel? Rachel Roth, my old school chum.
She looks at
Di-
you and smirks. No.
Are we gonna fight Orcus style?
That's one of those mysteries.
Yeah, she's good.
I don't know. What the hell should I do here? I say then who are you? I have no idea who you are.
I've already told you who I am.
Yeah, but what does it?
And
What
I've
does it
told
mean?
you what I want. Do
What you
you
want?
agree or not?
Did she say what she wanted, or was it cryptic?
See?
Champion. Trust
I
you,
read it.
champion.
All right, then I'll say, all right, I agree.
She smiles at you, this time fairly wickedly as the corners of her mouth curl up. And she just says, "Wonderful." And then her face turns into a entire I don't remember what they're called. I think it's a murder of crows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All a bunch of white crows that all come swooping down at you all at once. And as you sort of brace yourself to be just completely enveloped by crows, you open your eyes, gasping, and sit up from your bedroll.
Okay, so I'm around everybody.
Ki!
Oh, rub my face. Hey.
Sorry about that. Were my moves a little bit too loud for you there, buddy?
I can't. I don't know.
It's been
How long-
about 2 hours, so
Is it-
if you wanna
I-
change shifts.
Yeah, I tell him. All right. I got the next one.
It's me, right? I would want to look.
No, yeah, but I'm just letting you sleep.
yeah,
my dude's so fucked. I don't want to sleep.
haven't
I don't want to
woken
go
up.
back to sleep.
Or woken you up, so
Well,
right.
I'll do my other 2 hours in the morning, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna just go to bed.
Yeah, I got this next one.
You were already asleep, Eric, at the start
I
of this.
thought I was on watch.
No.
No,
Patrick was on
Patrick
first
was on
watch.
watch.
Oh,
That's why he was going. And then you were gonna get next, but I got next because my dude is clearly deranged.
All right, Tony, go ahead and roll a perception check. Well, okay. First, is there anything you want to do while you're?
I wanna. Jesus, my guy wants to do a lot of stuff. Don't think I can do any of it right here. Besides perceive if anything's around me, including any ravens or any crazy shit like that. Crows. Oops, unrecognizable man. So can I just roll? I guess perception. Did I say persuasion? I meant perception. Whatever. Am I good to do that?
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
I cannot roll this whole day.
Okay, yeah. You don't notice anything.
Well, that'll happen.
That's good. Hey guys, we're good. Nobody's coming.
All right. Anything else you want to do before we continue?
Oh,
Would I be able to, now that I'm awake, conscious thinking, would I know anything, any idea of the symbol of the raven, what that might mean? Or can I look at my shield with the raven
Sure,
on it?
yeah.
Yeah, I want to take a peek at that, and I want to see if that's the same thing I saw in my dream.
It is exactly the same. Yep.
All right, now is there anything I can do to try to think of any?
great!
Yeah, like
Touch the
meaning
shield that's
of the
Meridia's
raven.
beacon.
Is there
Like,
what? What?
Is there any like meaning behind a raven? Like there's symbolism with the raven that I would know for any?
You could roll a religion check, I guess.
It's religion. Okay.
nat 20. Come on. Nat 20.
That's another
13.
7.
Oh,
This is wild.
Okay, yeah. You
wild.
you know nothing about it, so.
All right, that's kind of what I.
Why don't you ask your good old friend who's a religious counselor when you wake up?
All right. Now I'm good to just keep watch, I guess. Keep standing here.
Okay.
Do
Alright,
some
so
sit-ups.
Your watch ends. Sorry, Windows was yelling at me there. Your watch ends. Who are you gonna wake up?
Eric or
Okay.
Donovan. Sorry.
Eric. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Dominant.
You want to do anything specific when you wake him up? You want to talk to him at all? Or are you just gonna be like, hey?
No, I'm gonna
Your turn.
kind of tap him on the shoulder, wake him up, say, "All right, your watch." Oh, yeah, actually, now that he's awake, or is he awake?
You've woken him up. Yeah.
All right. Is Eric here and not
I
messing
am.
with his mic? All right. I want to ask him. Hold on. Would you? You're a religious fella, right?
I'd say so. Yes.
Do you know anything about any ravens, white ravens, like what you'd see on this shield? And then I
Should
show
I
him the
roll a
shield.
religion check just to see? 'Cause I don't know. Let's see.
Sure.
Huh.
Well, if he knows anything.
Okay. I gotta figure out like what to tell you specifically, Eric.
All right, that's
So
fine.
keep going, and I will
You
fill you
fucking
in.
Orcus.
I tell him. I will look at your shield while I'm on watch to see if I recognize anything on the shield, anything specific.
All right.
It looks familiar. I think. Not quite sure.
So can we say Eric like needs to study it so I can go to sleep and we can
Yeah,
say
exactly.
this is all
That's what I
happening?
was
Well, all
gonna
right.
do.
It's like, all right. Well, if you find anything on it, let me know in the morning.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Did Eric go to grab a drink?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you guys see in the Senators Florida game they had to call the first period early because some fan had a heart attack? They had to get the
God.
doctors up there to do CPR. And also, Trocheck broke his leg really bad.
I heard you scream.
Yeah, but the
Broke his ankle.
yeah, but yeah, some fan had a heart attack in the fucking stands, and they had to bring the team doctors.
Oh, man, it's been a bad day for a bad weekend. Oh, it's not a weekend. Alex Smith
I'm gonna
broke his
go.
leg so bad the bone went through his.
I'm gonna go grab a
leg.
snack real quick. Eric,
That dude
roll
is
a
from-
perception check.
That dude's from near where I live.
Quick, oh, you're gonna get a snack.
Yeah, he's grabbing a
All right,
snack or
won't
whatever. He
reveal-
said,
I won't reveal anything until he is back.
"I'm also asleep."
Well, I was gonna wake you the fuck up.
I said, "Let me know in the morning." My dude's having a hard enough time sleeping as it is.
Fine. I was.
It's a hard sleep
right.
life.
I will.
Or us.
Eric, yeah, I told you what was up already. If you haven't seen that, so
Hey, Tom.
It's a hard sleep life.
I'm just
for
gonna
us.
wait till the morning so I can let him sleep. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I do have 2 more hours of kata to do before we hit the road in the morning.
Yeah.
Did you roll your perception? Or yeah,
No.
So I'm gonna go to. Is it my watch?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
your
you
watch.
gotta
yeah,
roll
it's your watch. Go ahead
perception.
and roll perception.
Oh, I have to roll perception.
Yeah.
I just flat 20. $11.
Okay. Night goes by uneventfully on your watch. Tony,
Me?
you. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh God, my dude keeps waking up.
Okay. So
Sure.
your watch has come to an end, Eric.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up. Tage, what's your character's name again?
Henry. HQM.
I'm gonna wake HM up.
Okay.
For his watch.
Hank.
I'm gonna put the shield next to Tony's sleeping body. So
That's kind of yeah.
Can I ask? Well, why did you have Tony's shield?
he wanted me to look at it. That's all I say.
Oh, all right. I mean, I'm not
So I'm
religious
kind of
at
like
all,
staring
so I
like
just have
blankly
no
when
idea.
you ask me to. Like he's like, oh, no.
I just, yeah, I'm not really smart enough to just sort of realize anything, so I just go, all right. Do I have to do any
Roll perception.
perception?
Perception.
Ooh,
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
He's
And
siphoning my
again,
rolls.
The night passes by uneventfully.
If
Your
we
watch
roll
is
low,
now
shit happens. I
your
get
watch
it.
is now over, but you all only have 6 hours of sleep up to this point.
Yep, keep sleeping. Keep trading
Well,
off.
I can do a couple more hours of kata, and then we each take another little.
Okay,
Bro,
so are you gonna
sleep.
wake up? Are you gonna wake up?
Yeah,
Brother
wake
James
me up.
Tidge?
I'll do 2 hours of kata, and then one of you guys carry me on your back while we.
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
not
just
doing
wake
that.
up and wait for you to. We'll let you sleep, and then
Yeah.
all 3 of us will be awake.
Yeah, then you guys do
Okay,
your
I'm
kata.
tired of you
one.
playing with it. Yeah, you guys get through the night. It doesn't
There's
Okay,
nothing
no more
happens.
crazy.
Yeah,
There's no
nothing
more
did I
happens.
crazy.
do
You're fine.
my?
You're fine.
Did I do my 2 more hours of kata?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't you do it while we move?
Oh, when Tony
No.
wakes up, I'm gonna.
No.
Yeah, can we cut
How
to us
can-
waking up then?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I want to wake up, see
I
my
wake
shield next to me.
I wake up before Tony though, so I'm just sitting there waiting for him. to
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
up.
but
Staring at me
I'm,
while I'm asleep.
I'm doing my,
Staring at the
my
shield. not at
awesome.
you.
I'm
Yeah.
doing my awesome kata.
I know my
you know,
reflections in it. I know what's going on here.
I'm doing my awesome kata while they're all waking up, just like, "What's up, guys?"
I'm getting
tell,
up. I want to
uh,
ask Eric. Do you remember anything? See any-
I pull him off to the side so no one else can hear, just to make sure
Oh.
he can tell.
You can type it to him too if you really
oh.
don't want anyone else to hear it.
I'm gonna let him reveal it if he wants.
All right.
Okay. So go ahead and type it to him, and while you guys are
I'm
doing
gonna
that,
copy
we can
and
keep
paste
going.
what you said.
I
Yeah, that's
copy
fine.
pasted
Yeah,
dial
that's
set.
fine. You can go ahead and do that.
Is this more? And I didn't say. All
No,
I
I'm gonna
asked. So
say it
Eric
in my
knows.
own-
Eric knows I'm asking for maybe just about this white raven on my shield, but I also knew it was something religious, so it's not quite as.
My guy is just as religious as Eric.
Yeah, but
so
it was Eric's shift.
I feel like I should be in on this.
We'll see.
James,
I may have porked this one. All right. As Eric shares this information with me, I want to be a little disturbed, but like, All right. Well, thanks for telling me. So, and then I want to. Any idea why this would be on a shield?
It is a symbol of a follower of the person. That shield was owned by a follower
Yeah.
of that person. Why did you ask me about the shield?
Just a peculiar symbol on this. Thanks a bunch, and I'll start walking away. Want to know
And
any?
I am literally
Never
just-
seen it before.
Oh,
Never seen this symbol before, so.
You're wet.
Hey, Hank.
Tony,
Hank,
go ahead and roll deception.
Yeah.
All right.
Eric, I want you to roll insight.
Want me to show you how to meditate like a chant?
why don't you just show me how you do that kung fu shit?
Well, actually, it's technically known as the blunted fist.
Okay, Eric,
Oh,
you
Jesus.
don't
Ooh.
think anything of it.
Yeah.
You were a little concerned at first, but you're like, yeah, whatever. He's a weird guy.
I don't think the character ever be whatever about the god of death on a shield, but okay.
You got the one on the inside. The second
Well-
you went
well,
to think
I'm-
about it, you
I'm
just
saying-
stopped thinking.
I'm not saying you think that that's not weird, but him just saying, never mind, of walking away, you don't think anything of that.
I
Maybe
was
he was
just,
just asking.
so it's just like, I was just curious about my shield, which
Yeah,
is what
yeah,
I said.
exactly,
Very,
Yeah,
Yep.
he doesn't see that you're like, there's something deeper there that's bugging
Yeah.
you.
that my dude's very, very, very mentally unhinged.
Can I
I feel like one
Can
of
I
our
roll an
companions being the
insight?
champion of the god of death is not going to end well.
can I roll an insight just because I'm like a religious counselor?
Yeah, but
like,
we
Yeah,
don't.
but
You don't know
no,
what we were
you-
talking. We don't know.
No,
You
my-
weren't there when any of this was going on.
my guy, like, he literally is like an emotional counselor. He would be able to tell.
Yeah, but my dude doesn't
Right,
both
but he-
doesn't want it and isn't showing signs that
he also
wants
was
it.
off to the side talking to
All
Eric.
I did was, while you were awake, was walk over, talk to Eric, and now walk away. And Eric's with his one isn't thinking anything of it,
Here,
so it just seemed
Adric,
like we were
I'll
talking.
let you do this. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Okay.
What is 200?
He's-
Dude, my dude is the best liar.
He's not
Okay,
inciting you
yeah.
to see if you're lying. He's inciting you to see if there's anything different about your disposition.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool shield.
And there is nothing too noticeable, and he's Hadrick for a second thinks you're acting a little odd today, but then he's like, I've only known him for like a day,
Yeah,
so
that's just
maybe
what
this
he
is just
is.
him. Yeah.
So, hey, Hank Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always get my name wrong to the point where I'm
Uh,
just used to being called Hank now.
Well,
That's the goal.
that's a nickname.
No, I'd rather be called Quetzal. If you call me a nickname, even that's
Okay,
the
well, how
largest
about-
part of my name.
How about Q?
Coach
No,
Q.
I just prefer call me H or M, not Q.
Uh,
I don't like the word
Q it is.
How
Hank
about
Q.
Hanky Q?
My name's not Hank.
It is though.
No, no, it's not.
No, you
Oh.
don't get it.
I will slap you with this fish if you do not call me Henry.
You got a fish?
well-
We got breakfast?
Yeah.
Well,
Can we eat for like the first time in a long time?
Oh,
we
sure,
haven't
yeah,
eaten.
Can we cook the fish and eat?
I make sure to just glare everyone down as I eat my 100% vegan field ration.
Go for it.
Can I roll like some survival to see if I cook it nice?
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Roll survival.
It's just don't get a 1 like the last few rolls have been leading towards.
Can
Okay.
I?
Yeah, you cook it pretty well. You're used to having to, sort of get food for yourself as you spend a lot of time in the wilderness as a ranger. So cooking fish on a campfire is something that's not at all like strange or difficult or unusual for you.
Ooh, wait.
Well,
All right, so you guys have finished your food. It's
Okay.
probably, I'm gonna say it's about 10 in the morning. What do you
All
guys
right.
want to do?
Everybody want to keep heading on the road?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Well,
like a plan.
Keep it in
okay, we can keep walking, but I was gonna explain the good old blunted fist to our little friend here.
Do that
Well,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
do that while he's climbing on you. Let's
Yeah,
keep walking.
yeah.
The rest of
You
us
do
will
it like
walk
you're teaching.
further away.
So the blunted fist is what
I'm gonna go to
many
the bathroom.
would
Keep
refer
walking.
to.
My guy keeps walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we skipped the whole.
No. It's what many would refer to as a mixed martial art. It's a Master Zhou. He is a practitioner. Many different other what I would say are lesser arts, and he's combined the best features of them into sort of in the most elite martial art that's ever been created. Just a little bit.
Okay. Will this help me like cast my bow any faster, or are you just trying to
Well,
teach me some mad kung fu?
It's the blunted fist. It's
The blunted fist.
yeah, from Master Zhou Rogan.
Oh, well, I know Joe Rogan.
No, it's Zhou.
Joe Rogan. I've heard of that guy. Yeah, he's I'm impressed that you know.
Well,
You know his
he was my mentor. He taught. But don't you notice the back of my gi has the Zhou symbol on it?
Oh yeah, that's just his face.
No, it's the word Joe.
Oh, I thought it was his face. Oh, my eyes must be
Oh.
messed up.
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
Uh,
can you show me how this move goes? Just like
which move? There's thousands of moves.
just shadow box this for me.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I shadow box. I light box. I wind box, earth box. All of them. Here, we call this one. We call this one the flying zebra fist.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a bit of my special move, just to.
show me more. I want to see more.
Okay,
Oh my god.
we're vamping for time. Not everyone's here. This is oh yeah, okay, this is a bit of what I like to call the double McDouble.
Holy shit!
Wait, it's down here?
I'm here. We're waiting for Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
Can you
You guys are walking along like
Yeah.
while
can you
this is
can
all
you
happening.
seriously sign me up for this camp? I really want to learn from Show.
It's not a camp. Well, it's not a camp. It's more of you're an infant and you get left on the door of the monastery, and then you spend your whole life up until like a week ago training in the monastery, kind of a deal.
Well, fuck it. I wanna find out how to do these moves. I am blown away.
Please tell me that you're gonna do like a level of like monk the next time we level up.
What'd you get a 20 on?
Oh, I
He
was just
did a
showing
move.
kids my moves.
And now I'm really like I really want to learn from him now.
It would be so funny if you did a level of monk. Probably wouldn't be super useful, but it would be really funny.
It would be really unuseful for him as,
Yeah.
as a ranger.
Yeah.
All
Are we
right.
just walking down
Yep.
the road? Yeah.
You guys are walking down the
walk,
street singing do
Can you keep
Mm,
walking? Cause I'm gonna go
diddy
grab a
do.
drink.
Oh my
Mm.
god, you couldn't have done that while Tony
No.
was gone.
No, because he was teaching me all these moves.
Oh my
All right,
god.
go grab a
there's
drink. Go
three.
grab a drink.
No, it would literally take me 1 minute. You can count. 1 minute and 42 seconds.
Go.
What?
Go, go.
Takes you
That's
that long.
practically 2 minutes. I got the second hand. Walking on down the road.
I mean, one level of monk would be not horrible. You would.
He needs to level up his freaking.
Well,
rogue.
I'm not saying he should do it, but I'm saying it would be very funny if he did it. Get good armor when you're not wearing armor. Well, he has pretty high dex, right? Dex and whiz. That's literally what a ranger uses as well. And you use your dex instead of strength for attack roll. He uses dex.
All right, where's this racist Brit at?
It's
Ah,
been
I'm
about
back.
a
There he
minute
is.
30 coming up on it. Oh.
I'm back now.
All right, welcome back.
Oh, I need to get a.
That would be great.
Oh, I actually forgot to get a drink. Let me just.
Well, I need to pee. I need a drink. Problem solved, right, guys?
You know what I'm friggin' saying, dudes? All right. Okay, so you guys are continuing to walk along. You can see in the distance that you're walking towards is the one sec. Where'd I put the name of it? I'll make sure I get this right.
Trashdale Monastery.
The Ironside Mountain Range, Ironside Ridge, is up ahead, and as Donovan knows very well, the city of Durnhold is on the other side of these mountains, and you guys are following the path towards the Oak Crest, I think, Oak Crest Barracks, right? Is that what we said? Oak Crest Barracks. Pretty sure
Yeah.
that's right.
Eucharist. I gotcha.
Oak Crown Barracks. That's what it is. Oak Crown Barracks.
Eucharist.
All right, Eric, you still here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just making sure you hadn't said anything. All right. Anything you guys want to do during your walk, or do you want to just keep going?
More kata. I was already like a bit behind on the previous days, so I'm gonna do like kata for as long as we're walking to this
Okay.
place.
You're walking all day.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
You
Oh,
get to.
I
It's
did
about.
kick. Now I'm doing punches.
It's about. We're gonna say about 11 o'clock at night, and you guys are probably still about 6 or so hours away.
Perfect. Time for more kata.
Do you guys want to take another rest, or are you guys good?
Would we have exhaustion?
You will have exhaustion if you keep
Yeah,
going.
then we're just taking another rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we-
Sleep.
can we short
We'll
rest
roll
whilst-
through it again. Not that.
Do you want to roll all of it at once and then
No,
you'll
no.
tell
I'm
us?
saying like we're just gonna like say that
Okay.
everything is fine. You guys take turns, all that jazz.
All right.
I roll.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
there
you didn't say
there you
anything.
go. Yeah, nothing happened. You're fine.
And now I want to
Except
do.
for Tony, who finds himself
Yeah,
drowning.
he finds himself choking on blood again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, for
now
all we know,
This
I might have
time-
just
Here-
been choking on blood.
here's my kata.
Oh,
Not as good today.
you've been
okay.
so
I
long.
saw it this time.
So
I didn't see it. I'm still inspired from earlier.
you guys go through and go to bed, wake up the
The
following
roll-
morning, and it would be, I would say, if you're doing all the shifts again, probably like 8 to 12 or 10 to 12 hours it would take. So I'm gonna say it's about noon when you guys are all ready and fully slept again.
The roll is how many hours of kata I have to do that day.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, you guys gonna keep going?
Yeah.
All right, so you keep going, and around dinner time now on the second day, Tony's God said, "Let there be ravens." So you guys start coming up on a familiar sight for Donovan as you guys start to approach the mountain range now, and you can see along the road there is this stone wall, not too big, but big enough that it stretches and makes a small settlement of some kind. I will draw it for you now. I'm going to do it up here just because it's easier. One.
Oh, Dial, by the way, have I found any jewels just on the side of the road while we've been walking?
No.
That's sort of my guy's thing, is that he just finds jewels and just gives them to random people.
Okay. Well, you're coming up on a situation where you might find some jewels, but for now you have not found anything.
All I've done is punched people in the jewels. Done a nice split kick. Pumped up the crowd of
Oh, no, I didn't want to do
one halfling.
All right, so in the sort of embedded into the side of the mountain, these walls are kind of wrap around and then meet with the sort of like cliff face. So the entire thing is walled off, and you can see a big brown door that I will draw for you now. That is currently blocking the entrance through.
And I ask it, is this Durnhold or is this the barracks? I ask it to Donovan.
This is the barracks.
Yes, it is the
Hey,
barracks.
Donovan, who is he?
So you guys are several hundred yards away from this right now.
Do
this
we
is
have to
just
pass
sort of-
through the barracks to get to the city?
Yes,
The
yes, you
barracks.
do.
I
The barracks are a settlement on the eastern face of the mountain range that guards the entrance to the tunnel down into Durnhold.
All right. Well, we're gonna walk forward blind. No, we'll just keep walking.
Okay.
Donovan.
Hmm?
Donovan, do you know a place to get JRNK in this area?
drunk.
Keeping in mind, brother Jamie, while he is literate, he's barely literate.
What are you-
He sounded
what
it
are you
out.
saying to me right now? You jerk.
Yeah, drunk.
That's not what you said. But
Jerk.
there's bars inside the city, not inside the barracks. It's just a barracks.
Okay, but is the alcohol vegan? Important. That's a very important
Is the
question.
alcohol vegan?
Yeah.
I just stop responding to him and I just keep walking.
That's a fair question. I don't want to.
None of us have ever heard of anything vegan.
Something-
This is our
something-
fantasy world.
against. I don't want to be doing something against my moral code, though.
Ask the bartender. I don't know.
I was just asking if you knew.
Just I'm tired from walking for the past 3 days. I'm just not in the mood.
Can I? I'll carry you the rest of the way. Here,
No,
hop
I-
up.
Oh, we're
am
sure
fine.
getting close, huh? Right?
Yeah. So you guys are walking up to the main gate, and you hear a voice from up above on the wall. And as you all look, you can see there's a small handful, not a ton, but a small handful of dwarves bearing crossbows, looking down over
Who
the
is he?
wall, down at you. And you hear a voice call out to you, "State your business."
Is this in common?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
We're
wish to enter the city of Durnhold.
yeah,
That's
what
my
he said.
business.
What's your
What he
business in the
said.
city of Durnhold?
We are looking for answers about the Durga. They've been attacking the cities to the south and east, the human cities of Lantagos and Westwind.
You can mention you're from there too.
Hold on, God.
We got a traveler returning home, and
There-
that's it. No.
They're
Yeah, and
talking
some
amongst
friends.
themselves for a
And
second,
friends,
and
best
look,
friends.
look
in
back
fact.
down at you and say, "Duragar."
Yes, Duragar. They sacked the city of Lantagos. I don't know if they're
And
still
Westwind.
in the city or if they just destroyed it and left. We had to run for our lives.
They sacked a city, and you expect us to believe that?
Excuse me,
Fact,
Did we
sir.
take any fish or iron from
Sir,
them?
sir, excuse me. What's your
Fuckwit or the
name?
fish.
What's your name, sir? I'd like to be courteous. My friend here didn't even ask your name. I truly apologize for that.
I am so sorry.
Wow, Eric, that is just rude.
What? Sorry, I didn't.
These
hear.
guys didn't ask our name.
Yeah, but he's the gate guard. You're supposed to ask his name. That's
No,
common
That
etiquette.
is not a common thing that happens.
Common.
I don't think I've ever asked a guard's name.
Uh,
We had another guy spit on a guard.
Yeah, it was a piece of work.
Sir, what's your name, sir?
My name is Clayton.
Clayton, nice to meet you. I'm Brother James. My friend here, Mr. Duncans, he,
I go to correct him and say nothing.
oh,
Just,
I think, sorry, I got punched in the head a couple of times when we got introduced, you know. Yeah, so we're here. He's going home. He's one of the good ones. Me, sorta. Other two, not
I
so
just
sure.
push him out of the way, like just stop giving up my backstory to the gate guard. Like the city.
he
He's a
didn't
nice
ask for
guy.
our whole life backstory.
Yeah,
a
no,
nice
the
guy.
city. He asked about Lantagos, and you're giving him a whole backstory about my life.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Hey.
He has very kind eyes.
Hold
No,
on. Can I say?
they-
What did he just? He just said we're supposed to believe that about the attack on Lantagos. Can I go up and say so? Sorry. So you haven't had any refugees come from that area?
He looks back at you now speaking to him and says, "Heh, refugees? We haven't seen anybody coming into the city."
Guess they're all dead.
Yes. I'm a little bummed out knowing our companions didn't head this way. And
Well,
we tied one up and left him.
Warlord Gerald is probably protecting all those guys. He's a
We-
very recent warlord who's been taking over large swaths of land. Down
Can I
south.
persuade the guard to believe me? Like, just use.
yeah,
a
can we
persuasion
like?
roll?
Yeah, because
Can-
we're telling
or-
the truth.
Yeah, you're telling the truth, but you are saying something that sounds
He doesn't
kind of
know.
crazy if you don't
Yeah.
see it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna persuade
okay.
him. And do a persuasion
Sir,
roll.
Sir, I personally found a sacked caravan of dwarves, and I personally buried all of them.
God
because
damn,
I'm-
this is not gonna go.
We
well.
we didn't kill him. We didn't.
I'm a
kill
man
him.
of the cloth. I'm a man of the cloth. I gave them dwarven rights. I know that's very important, and these guys just wanted to go.
Oh my god!
Don't tell him that.
All right, you know
Patrick,
what?
go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay, that
Hate everything
is
about how this is going.
1 second. Sorry, I think that's +3, but I accidentally closed my sheet.
One sheet.
I just want to make absolute sure before I somehow get incredibly roll a 1 and just truly persuasion, you say, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 4. Huh.
Okay.
Nice.
There's some talking amongst themselves before he looks back down at you and says, "Very well, come on through, but you're gonna have to meet with our guard captain first."
Okay,
not
cool.
this kid.
What's his name?
The guard captain?
Yeah,
Bezuk. Captain Bezuk Drakechest.
Captain Bezuk. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. I'm very sorry. I didn't get the names of the 3 people I buried, but if you know of any families that sent out 3 travelers, please give them my condolences.
They nod and open the gates for you.
I asked
And-
Donovan, are they
oh.
usually not this welcoming?
Probably not to a bunch of humans.
Usually
a sec, I'll send him
barracks off,
something.
but they usually just have a guard stationed down on the ground to talk to people. I find it weird that they're all up there pointing crossbows immediately. But maybe everyone's a bit on edge. But if they don't know about the Duergar threat, I wouldn't know why they're on edge.
Do you know this captain? Bezuk?
Spelled with 2 Z's or 1?
2.
Excuse me,
Nailed
sir.
it.
How do you spell
Probably
that
didn't.
name?
It's 2.
That's the
Not-
standard
I
way
do
to
not
spell
know the
Bezuk.
I don't know the captain.
Well, You know what they say? Networking is very important. So,
Does he remind you of anyone? Like his name starts with a C.
I've got a lot of people burned into my brain.
Networking is very
Net
important.
worthing is all we're about. Up top, little man. And I hold my hand.
Don't do it. That's bad.
It's about. It means getting money.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh my god! All right, we have to be guard captain.
Yeah, so I assume we're being walked over
I
there.
gotta draw it. So give me a sec.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Tidge
draw
alive?
him?
Did you alive?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
I need that high five.
Oh, were you high fiving me?
No.
You were the little
no,
man.
Don't
Oh,
do it.
sorry.
Don't
Sorry.
do it.
Why
He
are
doesn't
you high
deserve
fiving?
one for that.
Because
I was
he said
out
networking is important, and I said networthing is important, or networthing is all we care about.
Yeah, after you, I've still got a grudge against you.
What did I do?
No, not you. I've got a grudge against James because he yelled at me back at the caravan coach. So I'm just gonna high five the
Mm.
What?
Yeah, but
shit.
I impressed you
He's been
after
impressing you a lot since then, to be fair.
Oh yeah, true. I'm still gonna high five him.
It breaks even.
I'm all about keeping everyone happy.
He's about networking.
Yeah, he's the real networking whiz of the group. What's his last name again? This fella.
Bezuk.
Bezuk Drake Chest. One word, Drake Chest.
Buzzo Drinker.
Draco Malfoy.
My Draca.
His chest is mad when a girl he's not dating has sex with other dudes.
What's the name of this place we're at? The barracks? I didn't write it down, so I've forgotten. The Oak something. Oak. Oak something.
Oak Crown Barracks.
One word or two?
Oak Crown is one word.
All right.
Just walk up to Mr. Drake Chest and take like a bow.
You haven't seen him yet, so.
I wonder if he's at all related to a Mr. Buff Chest.
Okay.
The Chest family.
I think we can take them all on.
So you guys are currently being escorted over to there's 3 buildings inside here. All of them are circular in nature, and they're about 1 story tall from here.
What's your name?
So they are nice and flat and are sort of like hidden away behind the walls here. And you can see now on the other side of this little camp, basically, for lack of a better word, because it's hard to really call it a town with only 3 buildings. You can see there is the entrance to the tunnel that heads down into Durnhold. But you guys are currently being led over into the biggest building to the left. Where you will be promptly sat down with the guard captain, Bezek Drakechest. Woo!
I'd like
Hold
to
on.
just, as we're being escorted in, just do a courteous bow and say, "Hello, Captain Drakechest. How are you?"
Okay, one sec. So you guys walk in into the door here into this building, and you're in what appears to be a mess hall. There's 2 larger tables in here that I'm too lazy to draw right now, and a handful of stools along each side. The ceilings are fairly low in here. Pretty much everybody except for Henry is nearly bumping your head while you guys are in here. And you can see that there is a staircase over to your right that goes down further into the earth at this point. So you guys are on the top level, and the guards escorting you. There's only 2 of them. Bring you over and sit you down at a table, following which another dwarf heads over. This one actually slightly shorter than the rest of them, who has a completely bald head, but a pretty long braided beard, one sort of big intricate braid that is red in color.
I don't want to be racist, but I knew he'd look like that.
That's very offensive, man. And I
I didn't
wish
say it out loud.
Okay, so you just thought that.
No, I was party chatting.
So
You-
as you guys
thought
are
that.
sitting down at the table, all 4 of you are on one side of the table, and he sits down at the other with a mug of ale. And as you guys sit down, he just kind of looks at you. Doesn't say anything yet.
Mr.
And then
Drakechest, I presume.
makes like a snapping motion towards one of the other dwarves, who promptly brings over a mug of ale for each of you as well.
Oh, thank you. Beers, am I right, guys? Very tasty.
Hattrick, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay. 1.
This is in fact vegan alcohol.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm so
mean-
small. I'm so small that this might get me drunk.
Well,
Go ahead and roll a
hobbits
Constitution
can
saving
handle
throw for
Hobbits,
me.
hobbits are very stout. Sturdy
Yeah, hobbits
and
drink
stout.
like
Yeah,
fucking
hobbits drink more than
monsters.
Go ahead
people.
and roll a persuasion, Constitution saving throw. Okay, yeah, you're fine. You put it back just fine. You're not gonna get drunk off this. Good.
I appreciate your hospitality, Mister Drakechest. Or Captain. I'm very sorry, Captain Drakechest.
So sorry.
So, all I have to match your hospitality is some rope or darts. But other than and answers to your questions.
I wish I could do a dwarf accent, but I can't. He says, none of that's needed. I'd just like to know more about this city being sacked, you said?
Well, my friend Mister Duncan's here. He would know a bit more about that. Yeah, that one. That's Ticket.
He kind of looks quizzically at you and then a little awkwardly over at Duncan. And
Duncan's.
looks at you, sort of waiting for you to speak, and just
Me?
says, "Yeah, you." Yeah,
Okay.
just says,
Well-
"Duncan, is it?"
It is Donovan.
Duncan's.
I've got
He
to say,
prefers Duncan.
I love Duncan's, bro.
I fucking love Duncan's, guy.
Hey, I'm not smoking in here. I'm not.
I'm not smoking in here, but that's outside, Mark.
Smoke is coming in through.
I get the big one.
I've got to say, the name Duncan suits you a little better.
Oh no!
Eh,
Duncan's.
you can blame my parents. I
Personally,
guess.
think Donovan's a little gay.
Oh no, they're homophobic dwarves.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for your hospitality, but I really just got to say that was a little bit rude to my friend, and that truly just
Rude.
hurt my feelings a bit. It hurt my feelings.
Maybe
I
he meant like the Flintstones gay. We know about the Flintstones.
the Flintstones law. Yeah, we all. It's a fundamental law of nature. They taught us that in the monastery.
So yeah, you wanted to know more about the sacking of land, so we're done with it. But
I
it'd
would
be a
love to,
pretty
because
gay
that
topic.
is quite the claim you're making.
It's not really a claim. You send a scout, he'll come back in a couple weeks and say, "Oh yeah, the
And your
city."
caravans won't be coming back.
Yeah, I would stop sending caravans to Lantagos. It's not a good idea.
Yeah,
The
there was
last
3.
caravan was sent yesterday.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Recall it.
We
Send
saw
your
a caravan
fastest.
almost there. Would they have been at them?
Send your
Yeah.
fastest horse.
It would have been sent yesterday morning, early in the morning, and it is
send your
like
fastest horse.
it is
Tell him
evening
to stop.
of the day after.
Was that the same day though that we
No.
found the
No, we've
carriage?
been going like 2 days.
How'd we
Well,
not?
then how do we not run into?
Yeah, how did we not run into it? Well, we were rolling pretty lousy on those perceptions while we were sleeping that one day.
Send a horse. If I were you, I would send a horseman to tell them to turn around. It's a very bad idea.
By the time they catch up to them, they'll already be there.
Huh.
It's not good.
You might want to chance it.
The Lantagos is raided by Rogar and Earth Elementals.
Ooh, your mic.
Do you have any proof of this?
How would
Do
I?
we have any proof?
I know.
I asked him,
Oh.
how would I prove it in this case? How would I?
What does James have for proof?
I know. What if I could perfectly describe the 3 people who were in the caravan that we saw, or could describe them or anything? I know they had fish and they had iron in their cart.
Well, yeah,
I
but we know
didn't
that's
take
their
any.
most popular export.
Well, that could be enough.
We don't have any proof that just because we saw a caravan doesn't mean we know that.
No,
the
that has
city
nothing
was
to do with the city being sacked.
Well, we'd know that they were. Okay, proof. We got items from them, didn't
That's
we?
Not in Lantagos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask the guard captain, how would I prove such a claim? Is there any way I could prove it? Because I can't see how I could prove it with words. You would just have to believe my word. I'm coming with a warning.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Oh.
Ooh, you should believe him. Let's see.
You seem like a pious man yourself, so I don't have reason to believe that you're lying to me, but it is quite the bold claim that you're making, so please forgive me for my hesitance in believing its accuracy.
I am surprised that no one is coming in this direction seeking refuge. Although it is a
Probably all
long
dead.
journey.
Or they're fine.
Yeah.
One of the 2.
Maybe they ran to the south. I don't know. That would be the wrong direction to run, but
Well, Gerald's Midnight Riders would protect them.
Can I
I rode with them for a bit before I.
can I speak to this guy and tell him whatever you do, whatever you believe, you need to trust us when we say you guys need to strengthen your defenses and be ready for this. They've come out of the ground in 2 cities we've been in now.
yeah, we're bad luck.
Wait.
2 cities.
Yeah, Westwind too. That's where we headed to Lantagos to warn them about it and try to get help.
They sacked Lantagos. Westwind was straight up destroyed. I don't know.
Yeah, Westwind was torn in half. Lantagos was sacked.
I climbed a tree and I saw just complete darkness over that town, so I don't have any hope for it whatsoever.
All right. Tell me this.
I
then.
have hope.
You were there when they attacked, you say, right?
Yep, fought alongside the guard.
How was it that they arrived?
Well, in
Oh,
Westwind, they came right out of the ground.
A
That was
fissure.
the first time we ever saw them. A fissure tore into the earth and split the town in half, and then a bunch of them came out and started destroying the city. In
The
Lantagos,
earthquake
it was an
was
army that
frozen.
marched on that
Out of a pit.
out of the pit from the outside.
Was
With
this
Earth
during the
Elementals.
day or at night?
Was it at night?
The first one was at night.
The first one was at night for sure. In Westwind, it was at night. In Lantagos, it was.
It was at night too. It was raining. And it was
Oh
dark.
yeah, it was night both times. Right? I think.
Yeah.
I know it was night the first time for sure. I really can't remember. If
Pretty
it
sure
was-
it was night
You're
this
correct. It was night both
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then yes, it was night both times.
He turns and looks at some of the dwarves around him and looks back at you guys. And after a moment of silence, sort of looking the 4 of you over, kind of looking you up and down. If what you say is true,
Why lean in? I'm intrigued.
Then you need to get down to the city immediately.
Okay.
All right, I'm cool with that. That's what we want to
He
do.
What do
he
you need us
motions
to do?
he motions for one of the dwarves, and they bring him over a scroll and a quill, and he writes something down pretty quickly in Dwarvish here,
Oh,
and
I know
then
how to read.
hands it to you, Donovan, and says, "Bring this to the High Admiral.
Hi.
That's your best
What's
bet."
What's
Can I
his
read
name?
it real quick?
Can you read
Dwarvish?
Dwarvish?
Yeah, all of
can
us can
speak
read.
Dwarvish.
Yeah, we can all read.
So-
Let's all
can't.
take a look at that. 'cause we can all-
I can't read Dwarvish.
Don't worry, I can teach you. That's what we'll do. You don't need to learn martial arts. You need to learn Dwarvish.
Oh, I want to learn martial arts. I saw what you did.
Mr. or Captain Drake Chest, again, I'm very sorry. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your hospitality. Thank you very much.
And I appreciate you as a person.
I do
Appreciate
appreciate you, and thank you so much. And I'd like to just come for you to come outside, and I'll show you one of my routines, just as just a symbol of thanks from our whole party, the Brother James and the Joy Dancers.
I'm like excitingly clapping, knowing
See?
you're about to do a move.
See, he loves it. Look at him, folks. Look at him. He loves the dance.
He's
Look.
really fucking good. He's really good. Like, you need to see this.
All right, Eric, that's what the note says.
Mr. Also, what's the
Okay. It's just a
Admiral's-
description, okay.
Admiral's name again?
The High
Alright.
Admiral.
High Admiral.
Yeah,
Yes.
he didn't say the name.
Okay, what's his name? Just I really don't want to be rude.
High Admiral Stonesail.
High Admiral, thank you. Would you like to see my little routine? It'll really just liven everybody.
No, I'd like to
He's-
see you get down to the city.
Oh, very understandable.
Alright,
Okay,
but-
thank you.
If
So he's
anybody-
he's the High
Persuade-
Admiral, and his name is Stone Sail. Just checking.
Yes, that is true.
I assume he was born into this. Father before him, kind of thing.
I don't.
If
really
anybody
like-
stops you along the way, show them this note.
Okay, thank you.
This should get you anywhere you need to go. Now, please, with
Even
haste.
the ladies change. Just kidding.
Come on, I just grab him and I just
Let's go.
Just kidding. I respect all people equally.
But he does. And he needs people to know.
I need everyone to know that. Thank you. And I make my jewel shine with light as we leave as a little thing for everyone to see.
Okay. As you guys leave, you're escorted by the same two guards over to the entrance to the tunnel. And the tunnel is pretty tall. It's a good like 20 feet or so in height, maybe a good like 30 or so feet wide. And you can see that it is illuminated along the way down. You can't tell where the light is coming from, but it is illuminated. It is dusk at this point, so any light, sort of stands out amongst the shadows cast now. And as you guys are walking away, you can hear the guard captain barking out orders to the other dwarves in Dwarvish. And those of you who can understand him recognize that he's telling them to double their efforts on the walls and make sure that we keep a close eye on anybody who may try to enter the city.
Let in the refugees though. They're probably fine.
If we were the first ones to get here, I don't know if they're going to be coming.
That's fair. Who knows? Maybe that
We're
little
just fast
boy.
walkers.
Yeah, we were going pretty fast.
Yeah.
Tony, go ahead and roll a history check with advantage.
With advantage. Oh, what's... Fuck, sorry, I'm struggling to find my... That's nothing, so... Did it not go?
I didn't see anything.
No.
Let's
10.
see one.
Jesus
11.
Christ.
Woo.
This has been the worst night.
Hey, that is like pretty statistically average. It's right in where you.
Yeah, but that's as high as I've gotten. Oh, okay. I recall that the escape route of the city led to the east, not to the west.
Huh. So they're going the other way.
I forget. I don't know what's in that direction though. But I assume that's the way the people left. Thank you, Dial.
You're welcome.
I read what he sent me.
I didn't want you guys worried about fucking trying to find refugees the entire time you were here.
Okay.
'Cause, it's not happening.
Alright, didn't think so.
Like a
Yeah.
refugee.
Well, might as well go right to the dude.
Okay.
Hi, Admiral Gilbert and Sullivan.
Okay.
Unless
so
they've got a library.
the
Or
Brush
or
up
a,
on my reading.
the
or a
guards
naked
escorting
lady
you.
shower.
The guards escorting you take you up to the entrance of the tunnel, and that is where they lead you as they sort of direct you down through the tunnel.
What
And,
are your names again?
I gotta come up with names for them.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Well, okay, I asked their
their
names
name,
and then thank
they
them.
reply and say, the first one says, "My name is Fogric," and the other one says, "My name is Grunyor."
Grick Fog.
Fogric Grunior, thank you so much for taking us here. Good luck defending against the Durgar. We appreciate all of us here at the brother James and the Joy Dancers. We all appreciate you.
I go, Oh, yeah, we appreciate you. keep on my way.
Yeah.
Didn't hear
Everyone
what he
else,
said, but I agree.
everyone else is walking off, and I'm just.
Yeah, they thank you for your
Go
Or
get
thanks
him,
of that.
guys. Yeah. I invented a secret handshake with the guys just like on the way there.
Okay. All right, so as you guys start making your way down into the tunnel does descend down into the earth at a decently kind of sharp slant here. Not enough that you're worried about like slipping and falling or anything, but it's definitely you got to be a little careful as you're walking down, and you can imagine that getting up this is probably a huge pain in the ass, especially if you're carrying shit up it. As you guys get sort of a ways down, you can see is the cavern is sort of taking some slight twists and turns and whatnot, but generally maintaining the same size, going most of the way down. You start to see small groups of dwarves, dwarven soldiers apparently, that are all wearing the similar blue-stained armor as the dwarves out front were wearing. I forgot to tell you that, but and their armor features a crest of a cutlass, a spyglass, and a hammer that are all sort of like crossed over each other.
Dunkins,
featuring...
do you know what that crest is?
I ignore him until he gets my name correct.
Donovans, do you know what the crest is?
Yeah, that's just the crest of Durnhold, like the city. It's nothing special.
I like it a lot.
All right, you can tell the guys who made it that. Wait, they're probably dead. Never mind.
Oh,
They're probably dead. I don't know that for sure. You can look around, but
as you guys continue to walk down, you see some more groups of soldiers, as well as you start to see some offshoot tunnels off to the sides, the left and the right. And as you start to see these offshoots approach, you notice two sets of rails, of like cart rails that are going sort of down the path towards the bottom, towards where you're going. And some of the offshoots themselves also have rails that go down them. And you can see some pretty dirty, rough-looking dwarven miners with their pickaxes that are entering in and out, carrying things up to carts to fill them, sending carts up and down. This is very much a working environment as much as it is the main entrance into the city.
I raise my fist in solidarity with the miners.
Okay, none of them react to that.
Good. Keep working, fellas. Great job.
Earn that money.
Get that bread. You deserve it. You deserve more.
Okay. So as you continue your way down, another hour or two passes. It's quite the long tunnel entrance down in, and you finally get to the bottom
Oh,
as you can sort
wow.
of start to smell the salt in the air from the ocean.
Oh, wow. It's the ocean.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that Mr. Stone sails up ahead. Haha, just kidding, folks. That's not really what I sound like. Haha.
Thanks. I was concerned briefly.
Donovan, as you get closer, you're met by familiar smells that bring you back to better days when you weren't traveling with this group. Better
I
days
don't,
when you
I don't
hadn't
mind most of them.
when you
I,
hadn't witnessed the complete destruction of a city as well as a small
too.
town. Back when your life was a little better and you were just studying, becoming a paladin, going through everything that comes with that. And as you
Yeah.
guys finally reach the mouth of the cave, you realize you are down almost at sea level here, and you guys are on the coast, and you can look up back behind you and see the sheer like cliff face side of the Ironside Mountains behind you. Meanwhile, in front of you, you see the sprawling city of Durnhold, mostly made of stone buildings, similar to those that you saw up at the barracks originally. Most of these are one story, maybe the occasional two-story buildings, typically more circular in shape than square, but there's a mix of both. Um, and I don't really want to put something together on here because it would take me fucking 3 years. So, so we're just gonna
Yeah,
use
let's
our
just go.
imagination for this. So
Watermelon brains on.
there is, yeah, you can see that the city itself is almost shaped like the letter C. um, where there are these two kind of like arms reaching out of buildings that sort of stretch out along the coast, and then in the middle is a big harbor filled with numerous pretty gorgeous looking large sailboats. Many of them two and three mast ships to give a frame of reference for the size. So you can tell there's a heavy naval presence within the city. And as you look around, you can see plenty of dwarves, not just guards, but citizens alike, as well as the handful of halflings here or there. They seem to be much more present here than they are anywhere else. Henry, you feel fairly at home here, actually, more so than the other locations you've been to in a while, as you've never visited Durnhold yourself,
No.
but you have heard about it, as you know that it is a popular place for other halflings to go adventuring to. And Brother James, for some reason, you can't help but notice out of the corner of your eye there are one or two gnomes around. And while you've never really had much experience with gnomes, you feel oddly drawn to them.
Oh no! Is that
Oh
just
no,
a thing
not
that
Twinkie Nut.
is it just that all rangers have like a thing for gnomes?
No, this
in
is
the-
you.
Oh, oh no!
Just a that's just a little throwback there to Cremus. It's nothing important. So.
James can't help but feel he might have been with a gnome in a
In a previous life, yeah. Yeah.
just
You have this strange
my
sense
body
of
isn't
longing.
mine. My body isn't mine.
You feel feelings that you've never felt before. You've never experienced this before, but honestly, you kind of like it.
Dick, why have I grown 7 inches?
The voices in my head that make it hard for me to live. They're back.
It makes it easy to climb up, you know.
What?
He's all hunched over.
What?
Right,
What
so
happened?
you guys have entered the city proper. Welcome to Durnhold.
Hello.
Okay. I got.
Where's
a
the
bit
bathroom?
of
I gotta
got
drop a
bit-
deuce.
I got a bit of a table talk question. Is this like a more of a like side quest kind of thing where we can just do whatever we want now that we're in here, or is this like time actually moves at like the pace that it should be realistically expected to, kind of thing?
You mean like if we go to the store, is this place
yeah,
gonna get
it is-
besieged?
What I'm saying is like, is this like Skyrim or like Yakuza or something, or like the time, or I'm sorry, Skyrim's the same thing. What's a game that like time keeps moving even if you don't, like Fallout 1? Is this Fallout 1 or is this like a like Yakuza kind of
The
thing?
world keeps evolving around you, whether or not you guys are doing small side quests or focusing on the main story that's been laid out in front of you, or choosing to
okay.
ignore it entirely.
So we definitely, if we want the city to not get screwed over, should just head up. Pretty much.
Hold on. Is anything open at this late a time?
Oh yeah, it's like 9 o'clock.
Okay. Before we do anything, I want to, for the first time, go to like a general store. I want to buy some pelva potions or something. I want to just see what a store looks like.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of gold that we have barely used.
Here,
Oh, I
guys.
point Patrick to the nearest inn.
Guys, I'll just give you all my money because I don't really care about it. And
I
you
hold my
guys,
hands out like a.
you,
Hold
Yeah,
on,
you
wait,
guys,
you're gonna need that for beer.
I'm gonna
Nah.
go with.
Hang on
I'm
to
gonna
some of
go
it.
with hat trick as well.
no, I don't. That's fine.
I will catch. I just want to go barter
I'm-
with a shopkeep. That's
I'm
all.
gonna
That's all
go-
I ask.
I'm
Then
gonna
I'll
go
run
talk to
split
with
into
General
twos then.
Grievous.
Patrick and Pidge,
I'll
me
go
and
with
Tony.
you to the general.
We could all
store.
go to the store and then we'll go to the
Yeah.
inn. Then I don't want to split
No,
up.
I don't.
again.
I don't want to go to the inn. I want to go talk to General Grievous.
All right. How can we go to a store? Whatever we can make out as like
Okay.
whatever.
I don't want the city to die.
You guys wouldn't know where a store is unless Eric wants to try to remember where one is.
Hey, Donovan, you know where a
Don't-
store is?
All right.
Don't you know the store you bought your mighty axe
What do
at?
I roll for his history? Or no, not history.
Yeah, it'd be
I roll.
history.
Yeah.
You could do with advantage again because this is your home city.
Where's
I need to look for a halfling girl.
Me
You
too.
know-
I'm feeling.
Oh,
I'm
it looks way bigger.
it feels it as well.
What a waste
Alright.
of advantage almost. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What are the chances? 5%.
Still interesting.
Still interesting.
Oh, is there a temple that I could stop by that would be like if not like directly.
Yeah, what
my
does he remember? Does he
religion.
remember where all the buildings are in this place, or like a
Yeah,
library?
yeah.
inn,
He's a pretty good.
store.
He's
He
a
knows
pretty
where all
good
the main.
memory of this. So
Alright.
I'm gonna give these guys all of my money and then go seek hospitality with like a local temple that would take me. Because
I
I'm
know where the
actually-
shop
okay, so you're Hedrick, you're wandering off.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give them all my gold first.
Okay,
I have
we can
40
have a
gold.
place. Last time we didn't have a meeting place.
Okay, we'll meet at Admiral Grievous's house.
Do we all know where that is?
All right, so I know where the nearest
None
store
of you know
is.
where that is.
Okay, meet at the inn. Do we know where the inn is?
Called the
What?
Shimmering
Whoa.
Pearl. Meet at that inn. There's a whole
I
bunch of
don't-
inns. Just meet
Yeah,
at
it's a huge city.
Yeah,
There's-
Shimmering
gonna
Pearl.
meet at the
It's-
Shimmering
there-
Pearl.
There's a decent number of inns. There's nowhere near as much as there were at like Lanchagos or something because it's not anywhere near as popular of like a touristy destination. So there's a couple, and the Shimmering Pearl is the nicest inn around. Generally, most of the people that stop here tend to be people that arrive via boat. So a lot of them will wind up staying on their ship that they arrived on if it was big enough, or maybe just are passing through for the day. So they don't get a ton of travelers, though. The inns also serve double as a bar, just so they can help maintain their cost of living.
Okay, how do you split 40 gold 3-way?
Just give us 10
just
each.
give
You
each,
keep
give
10.
me each 13.
Give them each 13.
Yeah, and
you have
you
to
can
hang on
keep
to one.
one. Yeah, you can keep one.
Okay, so I have one, and you guys all get.
That can be
13.
your lucky coin or something like that.
Yeah, that's my lucky coin.
I can't find the coin slot.
You know what? Hank, I like you the best. You can have my lucky coin. Here you go.
I've already got 10 lucky coins on me. I'll
No,
keep
that's
them for myself.
yeah. You have this one too.
You need at least one coin.
Yeah.
I
the one coin.
don't believe in the lucky coin because I'll get it lost in my pocket and then I won't realize which lucky coin you gave me.
Well,
So unless you want to put a mark on
Yeah.
it,
no,
in any way.
just it'll be even more lucky if you spend it on some nice arrows or something.
All right, I'll put it in my left pocket. Your lucky
Okay.
coin.
Here you go. I'm just gonna go.
And here's a lucky coin of mine. To you as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I go to the store?
Can I roll sleight of hand and just give him the same coin that he gave me back?
I'm gonna say
That's
I'm gonna
more
say
deception,
I
I
wouldn't.
guess. But yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna say I wouldn't be paying attention to money enough to notice if he handed me the same
I
coin.
did deception.
Do I have to roll because my guy definitely
Sure.
would
You
not,
you can just say you
Yeah.
didn't notice. Yeah, that's fine.
I would not care enough. He wouldn't even know it was the same coin. It just wouldn't even occur to him that this would be something that would be lied about.
Take this coin. This has been with me for weeks now. I just picked it up on the side of the street and I just saw it straight away. It just glimmered
Thank
at me.
you, man. That's
Glimmered at me.
very, very nice.
Yeah. Take
Okay,
it. And hold on to it.
I'm gonna go to the monastery and have a couple drinks.
The
have a nice
chapel. There's
time.
no monastery here.
Well, it's the same thing. We all have a nice time.
Is there a specific place for halflings to get a drink around here?
You can do
Seeing that
history
there's-
again.
Do I need to do history or do you?
You could ask me.
Well, are you asking Eric?
Yeah, I'll ask you the question to it.
All right, we're doing it again with advantage. Yeah, good thing I had advantage. Not really.
Okay. There are none that you remember.
All right. Well, we'll just have to find somewhere to get pissed then.
Wait, if you're just gonna go get drunk, why not come to the monastery with me? You know how strong the beers are?
Oh, I'll come with
There's
you.
in a monastery. They're gonna have beer.
Well, my guy only knows what his monastery is like,
Right.
and he assumes all of them are exactly the same, and that they secretly worship his god.
Okay.
All right,
right.
we're
So
gonna go to
are
the
you two
store.
leaving then? Is that what you're doing? You two are
Yeah,
gone.
we're going to what my guy refers to as a monastery, even though it definitely isn't.
Yeah, I keep telling him it's not a
Yeah.
monastery.
Well,
It's a
he
chapel.
doesn't know.
Or believe.
Yeah. Well,
I'm-
it's he just thinks it's such like a unneeded distinction that he doesn't know that there's a difference.
I'm gonna go to the chapel actually. So
I will
You're
meet
gonna
you
do
guys there
what?
then. New meeting spot.
What? Well, hold on. What are you doing, Eric?
are they going to the chapel, right?
Eric,
What?
read the chat.
Oh, that's no temple or monastery. What are you talking about? I thought you said there was like a chapel or something. That's where my backstory. That's where I was raised. So, or not raised. I lived.
Trained.
Yeah, the chapel. I thought you meant there was no temple monastery for him.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm gonna go to the chapel that they
Okay.
think is a
Yeah.
monastery.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're just going to I'm just going to be amongst other clergy people because it's sort of like a quid pro quo thing that we just all will host people, even of other religions, just if they're traveling by. At least my monastery did that. We'd always have some weird freaks and weirdos and
We're gonna still meet at the bar, I think. Tony. We're just gonna see.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna see what's up. So they got beer at your monastery?
No, you're not. It's not a monastery. It's a chapel. Again, it's a chapel of Pelor. So this is where I was raised.
That's
So,
pretty cool.
Not raised. I lived here for 8 years. There
That's where
is
you
no
studied.
beer
It's
in
where
the
you
chapel.
trained to become a paladin.
Yeah.
It's
So I
pretty
trained
cool.
to become a paladin here. So let's just think about that for a second. There's
They
not
got-
going to be alcohol.
They got beds.
They do have beds.
You think they'd
We'll
let me
meet the
sleep in
chapel.
one of them for free?
I could try to see if they have space.
Oh,
We
nice.
aren't in need much as some other people though. So
Well, I mean, I just gave you guys all my money.
Yeah. because
Now
you're-
he's poor.
not because you're needy.
I gave you a coin.
Yeah, that's true. So they got any beer there?
Yeah, I could do with a
No,
drink.
again, no.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
When can I get to this store?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright,
let's
so-
cut to the other.
So yeah, Tony's going to the store.
Yes. Please.
I'm just following you. I'm following
Eh,
James.
Little, hey buddy.
I've grabbed on your shoulders again. I climbed up
Hey,
your
buddy.
7-inch erect dick earlier.
What?
and got on your shoulders.
I think you misunderstood the difference. He was 7 inches taller than Cremus, his old character. He didn't gain 7 inches.
Okay, so Tony, the other three wander off, and you realize that nobody ever told you where the store is.
Is anybody near me? Any dwarves
No.
near me?
Yeah, there are. You can.
Yeah,
in,
it's
in
dwarvish.
Dwarvish, I call out to one. Hey, can you point me in the direction of a store, my good man?
Well, you say that, and the figure turns around, and it's a woman.
It's I was talking to the other one. You'll do. You, ma'am. I was talking to somebody else. Anyway, do you know where any stores are?
You can find our main general store over there, and she points just down the road to the to your left, where you see a sign dangling that on it says "Oh my cod."
That's not the one, is it? The oh my god one?
Yeah, that would be it.
Thank you for your help. And I walk over there, not sure what I think I'm gonna find.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful. Great.
All right, so you walk over and you walk inside, and inside there's all sorts of different stuff. I mean, this is like as general as a general store gets. They have a lot, not much in terms of like weapons and armor and whatnot, but in terms of any sort of like simple things that you would need, a lot of adventuring gear, with some
Oh,
small
Kira.
amounts
Alright.
of different types of tools, and a handful of like tunics and stuff like that. Things that aren't going to provide you any sort of combat effectiveness.
Yeah.
And you do also see there's a small rack with some vials on it with some liquids inside.
Alright. Alright, can I approach the old shopkeep?
Okay.
Like, hey, how
As
you
you
doing? Give
as
him
you
a
walk
nod.
up to the counter, there's another woman at the counter. This woman, much older than the previous one you saw. She got long, silvery gray hair, and looks fairly pleasant, all things considered, for a dwarf. Tends to look
I wouldn't
kind of
notice
hard.
that from an
Uh,
old dwarf.
and she sort of gives you, a nice friendly nod,
Hey.
and she goes
Buy us
about her
some
business
horses.
behind the counter.
Alright, it's like, okay, do I have to speak with her? Can I look around? So if I want to buy something.
You have no idea what the customs are in this
Okay.
northern city, so it's up to you.
Uh, excuse me, madam. Do I? And I want to.
Yes.
I want to be speaking in Dwarvish. I ask her. Do you speak Common? In Dwarvish.
I
Make
speak
it easier for
common
me.
and dwarvish, yes.
Via Vega.
Away with you.
Away with
you. Well, I'm quite new to this city, and I was hoping to purchase some items. I was wondering, do I deal directly with you, or do I browse it? What are your customs here?
Feel free to pick out anything you like and then bring it up here when you're ready to check out.
All right, I wanna eye up where there might be some tools of sorts, or kits and whatever. I want to see if I can find a disguise kit anywhere.
Yeah, you do find a disguise kit.
I pick that out. Let me check my money real quick. Okay. What else could I look for? Does this place have any musical instruments? Anything like that?
You don't see any musical instruments as you're looking around.
All right, that's not as important. All right. Are there any? Ooh, are there anything, or is there anything like potions, like health healing potions, something like that?
Why
Anything
did
that'll
he
help
just
in
roll?
combat?
There are some potions that have all sorts of different colored liquids in them.
Do I recognize any as healing potions, or can I just ask? Say, hey, excuse me, are any of these healing potions? Anything like that?
She looks over at what you're pointing to and says, "Yes, there are 2 potions of healing there.
Which one's cheaper?
They both cost the same."
How much does a healing potion cost? I've never had to buy one.
They cost 50 gold.
Don't need one that bad. And
I mean, you can haggle too, but they do cost 50 gold.
yeah, I can't haggle down as far as I would need it. As anything from the like the gaming set, like any dice or cards? Anything
Yeah,
occupied?
yeah. There would be. Yeah, there is a dice set and a playing card set
Okay. I
and
want
the
to.
disguise kit.
Yeah. I have the disguise kit like under my arm. I'm carrying
Okay,
that.
All right.
Yeah. Uh, I guess I'll grab. Would we know? Like, are there like generic games we'd all just know how to play? Like, if I were to get this to occupy us.
Yeah.
All right, then give me some. Give me the playing cards, I guess.
Okay. You can
I
get
can't think
both.
of. Okay, dice and cards.
Yeah.
All right. How much do those cost?
The dice are 1 silver and the cards are 5 silver.
Oh, okay, nice. So I got the disguise kit. I got the dice and the cards. I
Oh,
don't know if we would need or what we would need. I don't want to buy. I can't afford any of those potions. I guess. All right. I guess I take. I take this stuff up the counter. But when I go, I ask her if she knows anywhere where I could find any musical instruments. What's
So
going on? Patrick? He doing some crazy stuff.
are you asking her or
Yeah, I'm asking her if she would know
if
there's any
there
place.
any place around here that
Yeah.
would sell instruments?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about that, but I suppose you could probably find somewhere in the city that would sell you some instruments.
All right. Well, thanks, ma'am. Now, are these prices final?
No prices are final, my dear.
All right. Well, maybe you and
but-
me could come to an agreement here on maybe this disguise kit. How much does the disguise kit cost? I know it's kind of expensive.
Normally costs 25 gold.
Okay.
I like that the voice went from like the Down With You vile beggar to like Maya Angelou.
Trying to like keep it consistent with this. It's hard.
No, it's better. It's better.
Now that she's bartering,
It does sound like an old lady.
what do I have to do to barter?
Yeah, I'm fucking terrible at voices.
No, that's better. It's better.
Yeah, it's about keeping it up though.
Consistency
That's
is
the
key.
hard part.
It's better to sound like Maya Angelou when you're imitating an old lady than it is to sound like Be Gone With You vile beggar.
It would probably be persuasion, Tony.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to like set a like I'm actually gonna have to haggle with her?
Yeah, you will.
Alright. Is there any chance maybe I could? I mean, it's kind of expensive here. Is there any
What?
chance you could maybe knock a few gold off of this? Maybe down to 20 on the disguise kit?
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Let me just check, make sure I know what my persuasion is. $15.
I've ran into 2 trannies on Tinder.
You rolled a 1.
That's what she says in response to you.
Sorry, what? Ran into 2 whats on what?
How about we do 22 gold?
How about 22? And you throw in these Dyson cards for free.
It would be 22 for the whole purchase, yes.
Oh, all right. I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm gonna say, all right, I'll pay that and pay it.
Okay. She nods her head to you, and you hand over the gold. She hands over the goods, and you're all set. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah. Can you Can you rattle off the names of the nearby inns? Because I forgot where I'm meeting my friends. I didn't write it down.
The fanciest inn.
The nearest inn to here would probably be the Shimmering Pearl.
That's the one. Gotcha. Thanks, Shimmering Place. Thanks a lot, lady.
Have a nice day.
Did you even ever ask her name?
You don't ask shopkeep's names. It's
I
degrading.
do. Well, she probably had it written on her chest.
Maybe on
She
her
did-
chest,
she
but
did
I
not.
wouldn't look.
She did not.
Right. Great name for the place, by the way. Real catchy. Bye-bye. I swing on out of it. I do a spin. I spin on out the door and walk away.
Maybe our side quest could be taking that sign down at some point. Replacing it with just like general store.
Oh God.
All right, so flipping back over to the other three of you. So as you guys are walking along, Eric, you're talking to Tidge currently, and as you're doing so, a certain third member of the group manages to completely disappear, unbeknownst to you. However, you realize that he's gone when you catch Henry tripping over himself trying to quietly walk away from you.
Oh, so they were trying to ditch me. God.
Oh, my shoelaces!
I look at Henry and then I try to intimidate him into telling me where the brother James just went. Oh, should I roll for that? I think I should
Intimidation.
Roll. Yeah, it's +5. That didn't intimidate him.
Yeah, he's not intimidated by you.
You look funny when you're angry. Can I get on your shoulders?
You whore!
Henry, where did he go? It's,
Yeah, he disappeared out of my sight and yours.
yeah,
don't
but
know
you
where
were
he's
trying to
is
go
true.
with him.
That is true.
I have no idea where he went.
Oh, you guys didn't talk. They were just gonna just ditch me. Got it.
I mean, I'm just looking for a halfling to cuddle up to tonight. Maybe
Try the bar,
more
not
than
the
that,
not the chapel.
maybe 2 halflings, maybe a full human or a dwarf. They'll
Maybe 3.
they'll compensate. Maybe a dwarf and a halfling. 1.5 as well. Yeah, that'll be good for me.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna cut my lock.
I have
Instead of
no
going to the
idea where
chapel,
James
I'm
gone.
gonna pick H2M up and just carry him to the bar. The Shimmering Pearl. Right.
3.5 dwarfs. You don't want to know how the half dwarf.
I'm assuming I don't know what Brother James is up to, but since I don't know where he went, I figured I should just go to the meeting point instead. That kind of had a whole thing too.
All right, so the two of you are going to. Are you taking Tidge with you then?
I'm just gonna pick him up with one hand.
He's
and
grabbed me.
Okay.
just one hand. and just-
I willingly let him grab me.
Like a suitcase. Tidge is putting his arms in like a strap formation, and he's carrying him like a briefcase.
Okay. So
yeah.
all right, so you guys head over to the Shimmering
that's the
Pearl.
safe. Yeah, that's the safe option. So now we get to see what Patrick is up to. It's
Oh, I'm just at the Shimmering Pearl.
Yeah,
Guess what you
do you want to
did?
be doing anything?
Oh, yeah. Let's say that I'm doing a jig on the table or something.
Okay.
like that.
roll performance.
I'm just. Oh, hey guys, what's up?
God damn it.
You're doing a pretty good jig. There's a handful of dwarves around you. Also, 1 or 2 halflings there as well. mix of male and female that are all clapping their hands and singing along as there's a there's a bard that's playing in the background.
That's the song.
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
know the lyrics yet.
It's actually the cantina from Star Wars. Da, 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 da.
Play that same song.
Can I just go up to one of the halfling girls and go, hey, have you met my friend Henry over here?
Instead of letting him go, I
go ahead
just
and roll
toss him towards.
persuasion.
Hold on, I want to.
Okay, if you're tossing me, I want to do some acrobatics.
Yeah.
Try
We'll
and
get
catch
there.
the
We'll get there.
ladies.
We'll get there.
Okay,
Roll
so
persuasion.
Oh no.
I really hope he rolls a
You
one.
terrible wingman.
hey,
It's
I-
all right. That's
I-
mediocre wingmanning, right?
Yeah. It's above average, technically.
No, it's below average still. You have the +4, so you could have gotten.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Tidge, you've just been chucked by Eric. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving
Come
throw.
on. Come on.
1. I want to see him.
We
like,
need
break-
some halfling poon tonight.
Uh,
Okay,
that
you land upright, but you don't
Here I
quite land
come,
on your
ladies!
feet. So you're kind of like fall over on your ass on the ground.
So what's your name? What's your name? His name is Pidge Bot.
She
No,
she
who's
she looks
Pidge?
over at you, seeing you just kind of fall land there on the ground. And she
Hey.
just kind of shakes her head and walks away.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
wait. Can you buy us alcohol?
Gotta do another persuasion, I think.
Yeah, she's gone. She has walked away, taking her other friend with her.
Sleight of hand and take her to the dance floor.
Are you gonna steal people's wallets?
Go ahead and roll. Don't do sleight of hand. Do persuasion, I guess.
I think.
Oh,
Okay, I
Okay,
think
you go to grab her hand, and she looks back at you like disgusted, pulls her hand away, and the two of them just leave the tavern.
She's not
Oh,
interested,
no.
bud. She's not interested. That's enough. Yeah.
Is there any other
Sorry.
willing takers in here?
Did you just yell that out loud?
I've been very
Okay.
lonely for a long time.
Okay.
And
Not
it's-
good. I am
Okay,
very
I go up-
desperate.
a paladin who grew
I go
up
up to
in a chapel, and I just
another-
don't know that's not gonna work.
I go up to another halfling woman or whatever.
How many
and I-
halfling women are there for him to strike out with? How many?
More than one.
There's got to be more halfling.
two.
than
There's
me.
about 3 or 4 more here.
Okay.
Although some of them are already talking to guys.
Well,
happened-
good thing.
what happened to
Alright.
rolling
Because there's a
for the
goalie doesn't mean he can't
attractiveness?
score.
What happened to
Alright.
rolling for the attractive? I think that's a great feature.
When you
So-
don't care about the attractiveness, you don't need
Yeah.
to.
I just slide in front of the dude that one of them is talking to and go, "Hey, have you met my friend Henry over here?"
No, I'm gonna walk up.
Go ahead and
to-
roll.
I'm-
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Ah,
Okay. She looks back up at you and says, "No, I haven't."
Well, let me tell you, he's one heck of a crime fighter, if I do say so myself. I once saw him take
Ro-
down 50 Durgar.
I'm gonna just
roll
grab.
a-
I'm just
roll
gonna
an
grab
insight
Hatch.
check.
Just let him.
Roll an
let-
insight check. You can see she's intrigued by what you're saying.
Nice.
And you also notice that the guy she was talking to is looking kind of annoyed right now.
Okay, I'm gonna let Mr. Tidge talk to this lady, and I'm gonna turn over and talk to this slightly angry fella that I just sort of.
Is there music playing in this place? I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there
sort of like
is.
jump on top of a chair and then onto the table and walk towards her while like flicking my finger
Oh
to the
no,
side,
I don't like this. The odds of success are
And then
low.
Go ahead
spinning off the table right
You
into
had
the
it
chair
set up.
next
All
to
you
her.
had to do was
Oh,
talk.
okay, go ahead and
No.
roll. Go ahead and roll first a performance check.
I'm not getting my woman normally.
Yeah.
Okay, now go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage.
With advantage.
Well, because I buttered her up first.
Yeah, Andy just fucking nailed the performance check.
Oh, there it
Okay,
is.
she is completely on board with it, and she
Hold on, can
walks
we roll
over.
for attractiveness real quick? Just
She
so
walks over to you. Yeah, we'll get there in a sec. She walks over to you and takes your hand, and the guy who was at the bar with her slams his drink down on
Well, no, I'm talking
the
to him
counter.
right
I did-
now.
Yeah,
I'm talking
he's
to-
he's not concerned with
Yeah.
you. He's looking at
I
that
just-
fine piece of
I
tail
look
walking
back
away.
at him and just stare into his soul and just put my middle finger up at him.
Oh my god, no,
roll
no.
intimidation.
If this is a flat one, you're gonna get your ass kicked, and it's gonna be all over.
We're gonna get into a bar fight. This is gonna be
Not
nuts.
another bar
Okay.
fight.
He looks upset, but he's not gonna get up and do anything about it.
Can
All right.
I
What did we
counsel
do
this
for
guy?
attractiveness? Was that more like perception? I think it was perception.
I thought it was 1d10.
Was it a 1d? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. 1d10. 1d10. We'll say plus your plus. We'll say
Who's
plus
this
My-
for?
Minus your
What
intelligence.
1d10 plus your charisma.
Who's
For
this for?
attractiveness,
You.
Yeah, for yeah.
I think it just should be
Okay,
a flat
Just
one.
roll
with-
roll
Yeah.
1d10 plus
Yeah.
whatever your charisma modifier is. she is banging. This is one of the nicest looking girls you've ever seen.
I can
Oh,
understand
yeah.
why the guy was upset now.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm a counselor. I'll counsel this guy.
Okay.
You're the one who just absolutely
Yeah.
destroyed it.
I swear I've seen
Exactly.
you in the Playling magazines.
Oh my god.
Plainly.
Oh my god.
At least you didn't see her in the Half Boy magazine.
She leans up to you and whispers, "I'll let you see anything you'd like."
Oh my! Oh, put this on rent in a
Can you have
room.
a Constitution saving throw so he doesn't, pass out?
No, he's
I mean-
not passing out, but the blood loss from his head's getting pretty intense right now.
Brother Jake, can I have that lucky coin back? I could really do with a
I
room
just-
tonight.
I just flip it to him.
Yeah, can
You
I buy a room?
You want to do that, or you want to keep dancing for a little while?
No, he
Oh,
needs
Needs
yeah,
to
the
buy a
room now.
She seems really into it, so I want to get to that room fast. And I'm
before
really
she thinks
into-
about her life decision.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So you go up to the barkeep and you rent a room, and we'll say 5 gold.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
we'll
has
say
to do a performance check. He's
Well-
gonna. Yes.
we'll say it's 5 gold.
Eric, no.
He's
All right,
gonna
I'll
do a
pay that. I'll pay
performance.
that. Willingly, I put it on the table.
Okay. All right. So you slam down 5 gold on the table. You're handed a key, and you're directed to the stairs over in the corner of the room. All right. Once you get upstairs, I want you to roll a performance check with advantage because of how well you've been doing.
Okay.
Let's go 20.
20,
Let's
20,
go.
20, 20, 20.
Whew. Right. All right. Performance. Right. I'm really nervous about this one.
Oh
I haven't done it. I haven't done this in a long time. So the chance it could be a 1.
Quit
Don't tell her
stalling.
that. Don't.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
thank God, it was advantage.
Ugh.
Get that one
The
out
thought
of the
of
way.
blowing it passes quickly through his mind.
Go ahead.
I nearly blow my load at the start, but I managed to hold out.
Now you get that 18.
Dial,
Which
dial,
we
should have.
dial,
Which speaking of 18, did you ask? Did you just go up there?
It's a medieval era. No one cares.
I fucking rock her world.
You get to roll
That-
again. You have advantage.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
Right there.
rolled
yeah, I
the
got a
18.
1. It was the 1.
An 18 and a 1.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
that
don't see
18
that.
was part of it.
Oh, the
Yeah, I
18
don't-
was part of it. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, you fucking you
Oh,
give it
man,
to
I
her
think
so
you should
good.
have to keep the
Caitlin would
one.
be jealous because you never gave it to her that good.
Yeah,
Okay, I
Yeah,
want to
you-
counsel
you-
this sad
You
dude.
have some of the best sex you've ever had in your life.
There's no protection back in these times.
Yeah, there's none. After which you both promptly pass out.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, I could do with that. I could do with that.
Okay, so I want to counsel this sad guy now.
Well, we have to. We just
Yeah.
watched him take her.
Yeah,
Can we
He
just?
heard everything as well.
yeah. I-
Did the whole bar hear it?
No, it's too loud for that.
Oh my god.
Henry got it going tonight. Well done, Henry. That was some great rolls on that. I'm very proud of you. All right. So I think you showed up at some point while all of this was going down. Is that correct, Tony?
Yeah, well, I said I was making.
I think
my way
he
over
was there
so whatever I
first.
do.
Yeah. No. He went elsewhere.
I was there first, and then
Do you guys have anything
guys-
else you want to do?
yeah, I want to counsel this sad guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Hey, friend.
Roll charisma. Just straight
Friend,
charisma.
I'm sorry about that, but my friend was having a bit of a rough one. You know how it is. What's your name, buddy?
Oh,
Oh.
He just looks over at you and completely disgusted, takes his drink, throws it on the ground, and just storms out of the tavern.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
poor little hobbit.
Can I ask the barkeep if he knows the guy's name, because I feel
God.
bad. I wanna give
Leave
him
the guy alone.
I wanna give him a torch or something as like
The barkeep looks back at you and just kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Okay, could you see that paladin over there?
Aye.
So next time that hobbit comes in, drinks are on him, okay?
I'm not sure it works like that, but all right.
Nice. Okay. He's also paying for my drinks too.
So you gave us all money? then you're gonna charge. You're gonna say, yeah, they got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Give and pull.
That's
That's
what
how-
Tidge was doing upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, it's
you
almost
know-
11.
I didn't pull out there.
You know that hobbit that was rocking that other hobbit's world? Yeah, drinks are on him tonight, I think. He said so. I know. Did you see what I did? I jumped in front of that guy.
Okay. I had to roll something real quick. All right. Rest of you guys, what are you doing?
I sensibly sip one beer and then head up and sleep at the foot of Tidge's bed.
Yeah, I'm too
Okay,
passed out to
you-
even.
You
No.
go up there and the two of them are completely passed out naked in the bed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna there's a lot of space at the foot of the bed
Because they're halflings.
Yeah.
So I
there's
just
a lot
sort of
space.
roll up and I just plop down and go to sleep.
That's not gonna end well.
Okay.
It'll be
the
fine.
other-
Is
the
there any
other
way I
two of
can
you?
roll to wake up to this?
Sure.
I'm not fond
roll
of him.
perception at disadvantage because you're asleep.
What's my perception?
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
you don't notice anything. You were on cloud 9 and then you two passed out cuddling.
Oh,
how's
I'm
that?
just
How's
gonna
that
go. I'm his
7 into-
roommate.
They're not awake, so you're fine.
Yeah, but they're going to be.
It's okay. It's a future problem.
Man,
Alright.
Jamie's tired. He doesn't know.
Eric, Tony, what do you guys want to do?
Well, that sounds like they got a room up there.
I don't think we should go to that room.
Well, what are you two doing?
I think I'm gonna grab a drink at the bar, get a room.
Okay. Eric, that'll in total be, we'll say 6 gold for one drink in the room.
Oh, there we go. Minus that, and there it is.
How much time we got here? Not too much. Tidge needs to go to sleep.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
See?
but-
You're asleep. You can just leave.
Oh no, I'm just going through Tinder.
Oh.
It's like, this girl was like, oh yeah, decent, and like I've looked at like her arms are all like skinny, and then her last one, wham, bam, she's fucking ripped. She's ripped. She'd be able to pick me up with a finger. Wow, I'm actually talking to just to say how the fuck is she gotten about to doing that?
Well, anyway, Tony, what are you doing? You're the last person that needs to decide.
Well, it's late, and I have everybody asleep and not paying attention. That is my best possible time to make my way to the library and try to look up on this fucking White Raven without anybody noticing.
Okay. There is not really like a library here.
Damn, the whole big city, no library?
Libraries weren't really like.
I get it. Dwarves don't read.
You'd have to go to a mage's house or something.
Yeah, that would be something that would be in like a like a mages guild, or there wouldn't be like a separate library building, but certain establishments might have a.
Can I ask the
collection of-
bartender if there's a place like that around here? Or in the city?
None that would be open at this time of night.
Oh, yeah, but you know where one is, though, don't you?
I might do.
Just for when I go in the morning. Would you mind letting me know where it is?
When you go, yeah. Why you sounded so shady when you say that?
What do you mean?
Because he's not
No,
going.
I'm
there
asking
no
like
more.
table talk, like what the.
Oh yeah, because I'm going now.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Let me come up with the name of something.
Can't believe I pulled this chick. I'm an
you did a
absolute G.
you did a great job with that.
I'm never letting this down.
I can't believe I got a free beer and room.
That is
He,
what happened.
after thinking for a moment, he says, Your best bet would probably be the magic shop over at Runes and Relics, I think is the name of it.
Okay. Mind pointing me in that direction?
I point you back up in the direction you came.
Okay. So it's along that same area, I
Yeah,
assume.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. Well, I should probably that paladin, he got a room, right?
Uh,
How does he know I'm
he
paladin?
has no idea who like the
Okay.
paladin is. Yeah.
You see the the big strong looking fella,
The sword.
bad teeth.
I have wonderful
The
Okay.
gay looking one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he rented a room. Why?
Oh, okay. No, I'm with him, so I don't need to get a room. I'll just be up there. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a leak out back. See you in 20. I head out
Right.
the place and back up the street where I came looking for this mage's place.
Okay. One sec. Okay, so you go back up towards the general area where you found the store previously, the Oh My Cod store.
Yeah, everything's
Uh,
closed now.
yeah, everything is closed, and you can see knowing Dwarvish, you can see as all the signs are written in Dwarvish. Eventually, you do find the Runes and Relics magic shop.
There a back way in or a window or anything?
Go ahead and investigate.
Investigate. First, good roll all
Okay,
night.
yeah, it's a stone building, but it does have some openings that you could potentially get through. There are two windows along the front, both made of what appears to be some kind of roughly put together glass.
All right. Can I peek in through the window and see if anybody's in there? Like if it's serves as a house for the owner?
It is completely dark in there.
Completely. All right. Can I check around, see if anybody's watching?
Every now and then as you're walking up here, you can see there are guards that do patrol the area, and there's the occasional group of bar patrons that are heading home for the night, stuff like that.
All right. I kind of lean against the window, like I'm just leaning against the wall, and I try to jimmy it a little, see if it budges, see if it's locked.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand, I guess.
Eh.
Okay. It is locked, yeah.
Oh, do I want to fucking try
It
to
does
break
it
into this
does
place?
budge a little bit, but it is locked.
How desperate am I to find information on this thing? Is what I inner monologue to myself.
Just go in the morning.
He doesn't want to risk falling asleep and more of it happen.
Yeah, but my dude hasn't been sleeping well, and now he's paranoid. But he also doesn't want to break in, get himself arrested, and have no one know where he went.
Well, besides the bartender.
Oh, I guess the bartender. Yeah, actually, that's probably the first person that would get asked. And then, hey, did you see our friend? He was here last night. Is there anything? Is there anything on here, or it's like outside? I would find out who owns this place.
Nothing that you can tell, no.
Nothing I can tell. It's probably not good to break in. Don't think I'll be breaking in. I think about it, and then decide to head on back to the inn.
Okay. All right, so you head back, and the barkeep notices you come back in and says, "Quite a long piss there, huh?"
Oh yeah. Yeah, when you've been kicked in the gut as many times as me, it takes a while to get going and then to make the bleeding stop. So anyway, you have a good one, buddy. I'll head over to that magic shop in the morning.
Okay.
And I head up to Eric's room to sleep on the floor.
Okay. You get up there and Eric's door is locked.
I kick the door in.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
You're gonna pay more for this door than you would.
I'm gonna say the wind blew it open.
Just knock on the door and
No,
see
there
if
is
he
no.
answers.
Yeah, can I knock real loud instead with my foot?
Yeah, you can.
All right, I do that.
Eric, go ahead and roll perception this time, not at disadvantage, just because of how
Oh.
loud it was.
And then stealth when he wakes up, and so he'll open the door and you can sneak
Nobody's there.
in.
He's at disadvantage to do that.
Not disadvantage because it was so loud.
No. I mean, like him stealth. What
No,
was
that's
it? Perception. Okay, that's 0. Oops, almost with a +1. Yeah, I fucking heard
Okay.
that.
Yeah, you woke up. You don't know what woke you up, but you did.
I start
wake
yelling,
up
"Hey!
To a loud noise.
Hey! Open up! It's important."
I don't know if I believe it's important. I open it anyway.
All right, I walk right in and I start telling him, "All right, I went over to the magic shop, you know, and
Yeah.
I was looking for stuff. It's not important what. Anyway, you know that white raven I was asking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I need to get into that magic shop, and I need to get armor that matches it because it's so cool looking. Anyway, oh, you got the bed? I'll just sleep on the floor here. No
Wait,
problem.
armor
And I
that
roll out my
matches-
bedroll
what
and
do you-
start to sleep.
What do you mean armor that matches? What do you? Is there
I'm all about. Well, you know we're all about coordination in this group.
I told you your shield is the symbol of the god of death, and you just want to have the full set. Is that what
Oh
you're
yeah,
saying?
imagine how intimidating that'll be. Oh, it's gonna be
There's
sweet.
gonna be some serious ramifications for doing that. I feel. Are you sure you're okay?
Oh yeah, I'm just excited. And I've rolled out the bedroll while I'm talking. Lay down on it.
Well,
Well, anyway,
good night.
sorry to wake you. Oh, and I roll over,
I
And,
feel.
pull a pillow or whatever comes with it over my head.
I pick him up like, with my strength and set him outside of the room.
Okay, go ahead and roll a strength check.
See, I don't want this right now. I'm just gonna do it. Nope, that didn't work.
You try to lift him up, but he's like, dead weight laying on the ground right now, and he's already passed out.
I got the chainmail on still.
Yeah, he's still wearing all his armor and everything.
Who sleeps in chainmail?
You never know when you have to fight. That's part of the reason I need a new set of armor. I'm not allowed to take this off until I get a new piece. That's just the rules.
Disgusting. I've resigned my fate and I sleep in the bed.
At least he left you the bed.
That's true. That is nice of him.
Primus would have taken your bed.
Yeah, he would have taken your bed, called the city guards, and told them that you're in his room.
Alright. Alright. So you guys are all asleep, and on that, I will say we can probably call the session here.
Yeah.
We can keep going for a little longer if you guys want to, but I would assume for Tidge's sake, we probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's a good spot to stop.
That it is.
Yeah, we're all sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, all 5 of us.
Known James for what, a few days. He's already saw my dick.
Oh yeah, he saw everything.
No, I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah,
I
it was
was
all
all-
hanging out there. They were
Yeah.
not under the covers or anything.
Would it be? I mean, he is a halfling. I don't know. I don't know. Very
I
noticeable.
was already asleep by the time I touched the bed.
Tidge, roll 1d6.
Oh no.
Let him roll like a
What?
D10.
What? Half?
Well, it's for it being flaccid.
No, it's not. It's
Alright.
not for that.
You got 2 inches flaccid, pal.
Well, it's kind of exhausted. It's empty. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
shriveled up
Now
into
he's
the
Yeah,
got
bottom.
that is
1d8,
legit.
doesn't he?
That's
More-
legit shriveled. Let's do. Let's
Now
do
we have.
1d8.
Now we have to know what it is. No.
Sure.
No,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
things can be
sure.
left to the
Every-
imagination.
Wait, can I secretly roll that for Dial?
I don't know.
I
how
mean, you
would do
might
that.
as well
If
just
you want,
roll
I
it.
can roll it for you.
If you're rolling it, you might as well.
Does he roll like a D6 plus 2?
I mean, that only makes sense
Sure,
because
that's
it doesn't
fair.
get
Do you-
smaller.
Tidge, do you
Yeah.
want me to do it?
Yeah, roll it. For
And only Dial will know.
I'll,
No,
I have to
Dial,
know as well,
You,
I'll
you
tell
gotta.
so I can put it.
I'll-
So I can put it in
I'll
my
tell
note.
Tidge.
Oh no, it's great. Come on, tell us. It'll be funny.
Well, he can share with the class if he wants to.
I'm putting it in my notes and everything.
Oh, it's
Gotta
so-
tell him.
Man, now we all have to do this now.
You can all do that if you want.
Wouldn't that be a trait that Tidge could have just said as part of his character?
I am
Yeah,
a
but it's
grower,
more
not a
fun.
shower.
Tidge, you gotta tell us.
I have to tell you when I wake up. I can't tell you right now. I'm passed out.
Oh my god.
You
Unless
won't be
you,
able to
Did
show
you
us for
roll
another
max?
little
Did
while.
Unless
you
you-
roll a max?
What-
unless you slip some Viagra down my throat right now and let my body do the work, then
Well-
you'll see.
What if I use one key to just shoot energy into you?
it doesn't work like that. If anybody
You can
else wants
try
to
and-
wants
you
to
can
roll
try and
for this,
pray.
you can.
You can try and pray to your gods.
yeah, I'm gonna. That is actually really funny. She'd be into that. Yeah, we're going.
Oh,
We're-
we'll see if she's in.
Let's get this bread.
No.
No.
She you hear a distant laughing, but no actual words. All right.
Those
So
are
unless
really-
anybody else
those
wants
are
to
really
roll for
small.
their size, we can go ahead and call it a night.
I don't particularly want to.
I feel like humans should roll a d8.
Oh yeah, plus charisma. There you go. Yeah, you're right.
so the modifier is your charisma.
D8 plus charisma. Yeah, I agree to that. Come on, 3. Oh yeah, there we go. Lucky number 3.
I'm just gonna say my erect dick is a sixth of the size of me.
Okay, so what do you know? You keep rolling.
What are you rolling for this?
Yeah.
I
What's
think
he
you
rolling?
rolled 1 the most, so we know you rolled 3 dice as well.
No, I definitely rolled 5 the most.
Shut up.
Anyway, all right. So we all good. Everybody's
Oh, yeah,
satisfied
I'm-
with.
for a halfling, I'm pretty satisfied.
It's
I'd-
not proportional.
I'd make do with that in real life. To
Tony,
be
you
fair.
gonna write that down for yourself?
Hell yeah.
Come on. How tall are
Tony-
halflings? Like
Tony
3
made
feet
one
tall?
privately.
Jesus,
Yeah, I did a.
Jesus Christ, kid. You got what I... Oh my god, it was like 1/5. Oh my... Good
Yeah,
job, buddy.
you can Google it.
All right. Well, with that, we will call it a session. All right. Good job, guys. That was fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That might have been our first combat-free session.
I know what Tidge was doing was pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I think combat.
He was in the trenches.
Oh God.